Welcome back to the Fool's Den.
We here, man. We here.
This is episode 2. To my right, I've got
DB,
Chris,
and Sans, aka Santi Cazzola.
and I'm JC. And this is episode 2. So let's dive into the first topic. So, movie standards, UK versus USA. What are we saying?
There's a difference.
Go on.
There's a difference. It's true. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna beat to the punch. No, I think there's a big difference. I think every time I watch UK movies, I feel like it's underwhelming if I compare it to USA movies. I think Jack mentioned it before in terms of like the budgets. I think the budgets are more higher. I find it even more crazy though, because obviously, like, say if you watch like Marvel movies, yeah. There's a lot of UK actors.
I think it's majority
in Marvel
UK
movies.
now,
literally.
all of the top guys in Marvel, all are English, isn't it?
So it's like, for me, it's like if we're bringing up like the USA, like when it comes to movies, like why don't we put the same energy into our own thing? Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, what do you man think in terms of like
I
the
think
difference?
they get poached, innit? Like you got to think, like it's going back to like superhero films, innit?
Yeah.
So 2 out of the last 3 Batman have been English.
Yeah. Facts.
2 out of 3 Spider-Men have been English.
Yeah.
Like some of the
Holland
biggest
guy,
guys in Andrew
He
Garfield,
supports Tottenham, by the way. I'm just letting you man know.
who supports Tottenham?
My man, Spider-Man.
Tom Holland.
Oh, yeah.
Makes sense.
He's a Tottenham supporter still.
Makes sense.
What do you mean it makes sense?
What?
Well, we need to for him to
And he got
explain.
Zendaya as well.
Why does it make sense?
Yeah.
Well, because Tottenham is a team of European pedigree.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll get into that
we
later.
like that. We
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
we'll
We
get
like
into that
that.
later.
We like that. We're gonna talk about that.
It's too early to say.
There's no need. I've done it now. We've done the talk.
No. Someone in this business that we need to talk about.
No, but to go on what Jack was saying and what you were saying, there's a lot of poaching for UK talent in America and Hollywood, and even to the point that American actors are starting to not like the fact that they're going to the UK to get all these actors to play American roles.
Is that what they're saying as well?
Yeah, it's been a thing that's been building up, and then even with what's that guy's name?
Damson Idris.
No, the Mufasa guy.
Oh,
the guy with the black skin guy.
There was a lot of
because
issues with
he's
actors
got
saying
cast in
that,
DC now as well.
You've got America's a bigger country.
Yeah.
It's got all these actors, but we're always going to pick the ones from the UK.
Well, they got an issue with him though.
They got issue in general.
The thing is, he's a good actor.
He's actually a good actor.
He's a good actor.
With UK actors coming across to America to be in their films, where they've got a lot of American actors unemployed who are looking for work. I mean, I do kind. You got to kind of hear it from their point of view, because imagine like if it was vice versa and like all our shows like our Top Boys and all this all had just American actors, we'd be like, but they don't actually know what it's like to be, I don't know, in Summer House or whatever, blah blah blah. So that was the argument at first, but it just seems that Hollywood right now have taken a liking to the actors in the UK.
I think on the flip side though, like in our defense, in the UK's defense, they're coming to us.
No, 100%. It's not.
What I'm saying? Like, just looking at it from both sides of the coin. Obviously, I get like their frustration in terms of like, you know, American actors. They're thinking, okay, I'm a top actor. I've got accolades, and then next, you know, they're hearing about directors going to, you know, UK actors. I get that, but on the flip side, on our side, it's like they're coming to us.
Yeah. At the end of the day,
if
you're an actor, I think probably in any country apart from America, your goal is to be a Hollywood actor.
Yeah,
100%.
So
That's where the money's at.
But the thing is, they don't really film in Hollywood anymore, unless it's like a Steven Spielberg film, like one of the top 3 actors. Like they're coming to the UK now.
No,
Is
facts.
All of the Marvel films from like the past couple years up until like the future, it's all being filmed in the UK.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Maybe times are changing now, innit?
The thing is, it's too expensive to film in America. Like even when they film like scenes in New York and stuff like that, it's never filmed in New York. It's always Canada. Because Canada's got a similar sort of skyline.
Yeah.
Is that with an American budget?
Yeah, so it's all like the American studios, but they don't actually film in America anymore. It's
Shit.
the thing
I
is,
didn't know
it'll eat
that.
up like most of the
Canada
budget.
does have a massive skyline.
Yeah, you know, like the Boys.
yeah.
They all, so it's set in New York, but they always film in Canada.
Oh no way.
They said it will eat up all their budget.
Yeah, of course, it would make sense. It would take all their money up. I used to think, how much money do they spend on films?
they
Like
must spend a lot.
Transformers and stuff like, bro, it must be serious money.
Yeah, that's another actor, like the director, sorry, like Michael
Bay,
Bay. Like
yeah.
he's he gets stupid budgets. Like
But let's talk about, like, I know this is not probably on the topic, but it's a good segue. Like in terms of just like old movies from back in the days compared to how it is now.
Yeah.
I feel like no matter the budget that, well, even in terms of the budget, I don't feel like movies now don't get the same budget how it was back in the
Well, you
days.
think they used to get more?
100%. But I do feel like.
I wouldn't
think
say
so?
so. You know?
I don't think
But
so.
like,
No.
do you think so?
No,
I don't think so.
no, now they pump stupid.
Well,
It's
money.
stupid money.
But-
They're not even getting the returns, I don't think.
But
Yeah, and
okay,
it's-
so go on. What do you say?
I was just gonna say, majority of money now is going into like special effects and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like back then it was like the actors weren't getting paid. Like I'm thinking back to like Godfather. Like they got paid a decent amount, but it was more just like paying for sets and costumes and shit like that. Like now the actors get paid. Like see, like for was it like Marvel? Now they brought Robert Downey Jr. back. He's getting paid 50 mil for 2 films.
Oh, swear that.
For 2 films.
That's crazy.
Actually, tell a lot.
That's
I
crazy.
think it's 80 mil.
Damn.
Shit.
Yeah,
So you
just
know
to
what?
bring it back.
So you man saying that
Shit,
it might be
wow.
just be a thing of just like content or just ideas. I feel like back in the early days, I feel like they had. I don't know. I feel like movies back then, in terms of just the quality, in terms of just the content, it was like. I feel like it's more better than how it is now. I feel like when I watch movies now, I feel like it's predictable. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Compared
I
to how I
agree.
used to watch movies back then, so it's like,
It's a lot of remakes as well.
yeah, it's like remakes. But sometimes I feel like, are these directors or writers, whatever, are they like, have they got is it writer's block or
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like there's no new ideas.
Yes, it's like-
compared to how it was before.
It's like making a Fast and Furious 15.
Yeah,
Or like a Transformers.
That should have
15.
died when
like you
Paul-
know what's gonna happen.
You
innit?
know the storyline. Like you know what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say. Like you know at least how it's gonna work out.
Yeah.
They're gonna race or something. The government's gonna need their
Yeah.
help. Then all of a sudden they're all jumping in cars and like
Yeah.
the cars doing madness
That's
and
what I'm
flips
saying.
and that.
Do you
but
know what
they're
they did
gonna
on the last
win.
Fast and
A
Furious
bunch
as
of
well?
drag races are gonna win and save the world.
You know like you know like rom-coms. You know like rom-coms.
Yeah.
Rom-coms like it starts off good. Then there's like a plot twist where my man loses her.
Yeah,
then he
it's
gets
yeah,
her
too
back,
typical.
and then it ends happily ever after. It's like, brother, it's the same concept, bro. I feel like I don't know. I just feel like movies now. Don't get this. There's still good movies out there, but I just feel like majority of them.
It's the same shit.
the same
But I feel
It's
like
the
I
same
feel like
shit.
To kind of segue a bit as well. I feel like it's the same loop in that and in music as well.
Bro,
I think in
facts.
music as
Facts.
well as movies, it's like
Yeah.
people are just taking the old stuff
Yep.
and just remaking it.
Yeah,
Big
yeah,
facts.
yeah.
And then they're trying to make money off that. And it's not even the quality of the music, it's the
Yeah.
nostalgia of the song that it was before.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
You know why?
Yeah,
That's
no,
a good.
facts.
That's a good point because even
facts.
samples, yeah.
Yeah.
The tunes, some tunes are only banging.
Topic to dive into. I
because
can't
of the
like.
sample, not
Yeah.
even the artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's when you think about it, it's actually crazy.
Yeah.
No, that's actually
Facts.
true because I was watching this TikTok channel and he was basically explaining all of the beat breakdowns, and I was watching like the Kanye ones, and every single one of Kanye's like beats was just a remake of like a 60s, 70s
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
Kanye
But
was
he's just-
one of the
He-
masters.
don't get me wrong,
Great,
what he did was art. Like he
Great.
did
Yeah,
slow it down to the point where you don't even know it's that tune. Like
Yeah.
it's just like, and he'd
Facts.
add something else to it, and it was like, oh shit, this is actually.
Yeah.
But that's why I think
That's
it's like
producing, bro.
producers are
I
geniuses
can't lie,
because it's
they're
like
genius,
they can hear a song and they're like, I can hear this in a different way.
I can
Yeah.
flip it.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And you never know how
it's-
they're gonna
It's
flip
art. Like it actually is
Yeah,
art.
it's art.
So that's another
It's
topic
art.
to speak about in terms of just like producers. Do you feel like producers now are just more lazy with their samples? Because for me personally, when I listen to like,
It's easier to make beats now, I think, compared to
Yeah.
like
It's
the
definitely
90s.
easier.
it's definitely more
Yeah.
easier, but I feel like the producers are lazy in terms of just like, you know, when you again like we listen to a Kanye West and we listen to a song, whatever,
Yeah, yeah.
like it'll probably take you 10 times to listen to it. It's like, oh shit, that's that song before.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
then.
yeah.
Now it's like it's from the
I
first
already know.
listen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
It's from the first
It's
listen,
done,
bro.
but it's done intentionally
Yeah.
because
I
they
think
want
it's-
you to
yeah.
know this is the song and to associate with that song. So whoever listens to it, so say
Yeah.
for example, I don't even know what a old Beyonce song,
Yeah.
and the intro of the song is Beyonce.
Yeah.
Then I'm automatically gonna like the song
hear
it.
because
Yeah.
it reminds me of the Beyonce song. Do you get what I'm
Facts,
trying to say?
facts.
Smart,
Big facts.
smart
Yeah.
marketing.
But yeah, I feel like now it's underwhelming, man. It's definitely underwhelming, 100%. But what Sans was saying in terms of just like relating the movies to the music, it's crazy because it's mad. I was getting my hair done, but my mum does my hair in it. Shout out to Mumsy, and we was talking about like music and shit in it.
Yeah.
And we was talking about R&B basically,
Right.
talking about like how a lot of artists back then, or like say for the legends in their era, like the 90s or the
yeah.
early 2000s, like and obviously if you know the essence of R&B, it's not vulgar. It's not like, you know, like how now
Yeah,
you see
yeah,
like
yeah.
R&B
Yeah,
artists,
yeah.
they're talking like rappers basically.
Yeah,
That
I
makes
get
sense.
it.
Like it was more so just, it was subtle, or them times where
Yeah.
you're begging for a gal for forgiveness, whatever, you're trying to get your girl
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That's a good topic.
Yeah,
you know?
you see what I'm
That
saying?
is a good topic.
But like,
True.
I feel like now
Now-
most of these R&B singers, they're sounding like rappers on an R&B track. Like it's
They're trying to
sounding.
be gangster.
Yeah, like it's not the essence of R&B.
Yeah.
Like I was
It's
even
meant to
talking
be
about
soft.
like
It's meant to be soft-ish.
big facts, big
Yeah.
facts. Even like Trey Songz, for example. Yeah, I remember I was watching an interview with him. Yeah, and he was talking about like I missed the R&B where like you're chasing a girl. You know that Ray J when he's one
Usher on the street.
yeah, like you're chasing
girls.
yeah, like do you know what I'm saying? Like you're begging for a girl's forgiveness. That type of music or R&B. Now, yeah, but now
shirtless in the rain, isn't it?
Yeah,
It was the same
literally.
video as well,
now
innit?
big facts. Like now, like for me, say for example, I'm playing music like on my speakers, yeah, and I'm playing like R&B. If I play like the new guys, I can't play in front of my mum.
Nah.
100%.
Because they're talking crazy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Talking too crazy.
But if
man.
I play like a little, I don't know, like a Jodeci or B2K, that's something you can play around your parents because that's
Yeah.
their era, innit? But
Like, even
yeah,
in the
man.
office the other day, I dropped a little Keith Sweat. Everyone's looking at me like, "Is that your feeling?"
Yeah,
I
go.
was like, "What?
Go.
It's just a tune, innit?"
Yeah,
Everyone's
man.
thinking I'm trying to get on it, but
He was getting it as well. He was getting it.
He was on it, you know.
you know what? 100%.
with me, it's always psychological warfare, innit?
What's that meant to mean?
Just like I'm.
Go on, bait yourself out. Bait yourself
Hey,
out.
no.
Christian, what does that mean to me? Yeah.
Chris got him, you know. Chris got him.
Jack try hard.
Nah. But what's it?
He said nah.
Like, he's changing the subject again. He done that on episode 1. You know? He done that episode 1 with the Rushmore team. He said, you gotta bring that back as well. You gotta do some edit. You gotta do some edit for that. Bring that back.
Nah, I don't like this.
You gonna try to change something? I watch.
Yeah, but
He said Ange got sacked.
Yeah, no,
Ange
no.
got sacked.
Let's talk about Europa.
yeah, no, but Ange got sacked. So like, what are we saying about that? Right, as a couple Arsenal fans, what's your opinions on it? Devastated, yeah.
I think as a team, you lot should be disappointed in yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm disgusted.
No,
I think we should have given him until Christmas at least.
I don't
I
see
think
the-
he earned an extension of
Bro, by far.
No, because look, my dad reminded me this morning. He was a bit of a prick. The way that
What, Ange?
remember when like we were down and then someone scored and he went up and he cupped his ear to the fans.
Okay.
That's muggy. You can't be doing that as a manager because that's like you're against me, I'm against you sort of thing.
But
He won us a trophy, yeah, but
You man were against him, and he won
No,
your
lit-
trophy.
literally
against
2 weeks
him.
before we won the trophy,
You know, this
I
guy
posted
was-
a story saying, "Get this guy out of my club,"
Yeah.
because we lost against like I can't even remember who it was, but I was done with him. I was only thinking if he wins the trophy, then yeah, I might be a bit impartial, but I don't. I was sad to see him go, but that's more because
Do you think?
17 years without a trophy is crazy, and he won us a good trophy.
But you
as
can't
well.
blame him for that, bro.
But do you think that like at some point in the season he said, "Forget the league, I'm gonna win them the cup." Yeah,
Yeah.
and that cost you lot in terms of the games that you lot played towards
Yeah,
the
but-
end of the season.
Yeah.
22
But he
losses.
focused everything to win you guys something.
Yeah.
To make you man happy.
Yeah.
And he done that, and you lot sacked him.
Yeah,
I've
so
got so
you
much
got
to
to
say on
think
this, man.
we were quite close to getting relegated. We
You guys wouldn't have got relegated.
no, we wouldn't have because the other three were
Yeah,
shit.
mathematically,
but
we
would've-
but-
we
but
could've-
we were
if the
right there.
bottom three
We
was
were
shit.
right there.
But
If the bottom
mathematically,
three was
like,
shit.
they
Yeah.
were already relegated like about a good 2.5 months.
But you got to
before.
think the
Yeah,
three,
of
the
course.
three
We got
relegated teams
relegated,
beat
yeah.
us.
the same. Everyone who came up went back down.
Yeah, but
that's
the three
embarrassing.
relegated.
Came up to
Everyone who came up went
It was
back down.
bad.
That's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
I think the only teams that survived was Brentford and probably Bournemouth. I don't know any other teams
No, but you know,
that came up
Yeah.
and then survived it.
No, like a lot of these teams have gone down and come up. Like Fulham went
Wolves.
down before at one point, but they came back up.
Yeah.
Leicester went down, came back up.
Let's start bad, you know.
Leicester, even
I like
Leicester are the
Leicester.
weirdest team. You know
I
they're the
like
weirdest
Leicester.
team of all
Leicester
time.
Fuck
almost
Leicester.
got relegated and then won the league
Yeah.
next season.
Do you know how mad that is, bro?
That is
And then they
So-
got relegated.
That goes
after
to show that if a team almost gets relegated,
Yeah.
they
don't
might
always
go
get
on to do
relegated.
something magic for
Look,
the
the
next season.
players Leicester had was different though, innit? You got to think Mahrez, Kante, like
Yeah, that
Prime
was-
Maguire
They had
as
a
well.
sick team. They had
Prime
Maguire,
Maguire, yeah.
Kante,
Wait, where did they buy
Drinkwater.
Mahrez from?
Drinkwater was good for
Leicester.
Leicester as well.
No, but
He
where,
was
where,
at
did, where
Leicester.
did Leicester buy Mahrez from?
I
Because
don't
that
know,
was
you know.
I think it was somewhere in France though.
Yeah, French
But
team.
bro, you know there's bare man,
Yeah, yeah,
especially in
yeah.
the championship,
Yeah.
that are levels.
That,
bro.
yeah, that
Aye.
cold.
Let me
at
ask you a lot of
Rafinha, look at
questions.
Rafinha.
Yeah. Let me ask you a lot of questions.
From Leeds, you know,
On top of that Rafinha topic, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think there's guys in the Ballers League that can play pro?
100%,
Premier League.
100%.
No
You know
Premier
what was
League.
there the
bro.
other day?
Big man thing.
You know,
big
Musa
man thing. Lewis.
Dembele was there the other day.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw
bro,
that.
cold.
Like,
He's still
02,
good,
innit?
you know. He's still
Bruv, he's
good.
the goal.
No, but I'm not
Musa
talking
Dembele.
about. I'm not
Yeah.
talking about pro players.
I'm yet.
I wasn't talking about pro players. Though. I'm talking about guys that actually like
That's
semi-pro.
playing like street
Yeah,
football.
yeah, yeah.
Bro, there's bare man, bro. You probably know man personally. That
I personally,
Yeah, but you know
guys,
that can play
like, you know,
in the
street
Prem.
football and playing 11-a-side.
It's different.
It's different, yeah.
Way different.
Even
But
just fitness, like crazy.
Because look, it's like how people say Sancho is a cage footballer. He's so cold at cage football, but now everyone's saying he's not good.
I know Bear Man. I know one guy. He played for Brampton, whatever. Like, he went to my school. He played for Leicester. Got released.
Right.
I remember playing against him in midfield, and I said, "This guy is insane."
Bro,
I don't know how he didn't make it. Like, it's weird.
Yeah,
like you know when a man just got it. Like I looked up to him. He's in the same year as me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was that cold. But
you know what I think?
It's the football industry, though, isn't it?
I think Newham's got the best ballers. I'm not even joking.
I agree.
I'm actually not joking.
I agree.
I genuinely think
in what, England or London?
The whole of England, bro.
The whole of England.
That's crazy.
Nah, I agree.
Nah, bro.
There was bare ballers,
Hey,
though.
Sans, I swear to God, bro.
There was some serious.
I was playing.
Somebody needs to make a tournament, have all the boroughs,
facts.
and the winner or whatever in the London borough goes to play the winner in Manchester, goes to play the winner in Birmingham. So we can finally end this.
Yeah.
Then we can find out if Newham is the best borough for football.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I
I think
genuinely
a couple boroughs in Manchester might have a word.
Nah, bro, let them have a word.
But the thing is, though, there's bare men that were ballers but had attitude problems, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Bare men arguing the ref.
Yeah, he played for QPR.
He played for QPR, bro.
Bro, there's like 2-3 guys in my year alone that were playing academy football and they got released for whatever reason. That should have easily, bro.
Yeah, no, facts.
Easily.
But the football industry's regimented, though, man.
Yeah.
Did you man
gatekeepers,
ever have fake ages?
What?
Fake
Like a guy who's come, he says he's in like
yeah.
he's in like
I can't even say anything, but
he's got a full on grizzle.
Yeah,
he's driving a Lambo.
Grown ass man, grown ass man with 3 kids, but he's in secondary school.
Yeah, he's got to pick up his kids after school, you know, in his blazer.
Bro, there was a guy
playing these papers.
There was a guy in year 11 that was 25 years old.
I believe it.
Bro,
no, it's a thing though.
My mother's life.
You know, we make jokes, but it's an actual thing.
Bro, it's a big and the thing is, he used to have scraps with people in my year.
Yeah,
He's
like Thomas Party.
Have manners.
Yeah, bro, he used to mash them up. Yeah,
Let's talk about Thomas Party.
And Thomas Party is 47.
That man is 38 with 3 kids, bro. I'm telling you
can't
that.
be professional. Get tired.
He knocked off 10 off his age, bro. He knocked 10 off. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's definitely.
He knocked 10 off.
That's 10. You're being generous.
Look at that,
I know.
Just crazy. I'm looking at you. I can see what he's doing.
You can't help me. Start doing this.
Hey, there's so much we got to tell this guy.
Yeah, so much.
Every time we look at you,
You know, this is what I miss. I miss missing things.
Yeah.
Just come back, man. Come back.
Bruv,
How is it though?
it's alright. It's alright. It's not the same, man.
Yeah.
It's
It's
never
the
the same, bro.
Going out for
I think
drinks
you got
and
to adapt
Mildred
to
and that.
No,
Yeah,
the thing
it'll
is,
take time.
I know I'll firm the 12 months. I have to.
Yeah.
But
It's
aside
money.
from the peas, it's
money.
not the same. Yeah.
Bruv, it's money.
I know,
bro.
that's what
It's
I'm
money.
saying.
That's what you got to focus on.
That's
It's
the
money.
only reason I'm sticking it through. Bro, they had me working on a Saturday.
Is it?
Yesterday.
Oh, you're smart. Yeah, it is. Because I saw Docklands.
Yeah. Bro, I was there, doctor.
Bleed that for him.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah.
I saw the location and I said,
Bro.
wait, what's he doing there?
Bro,
Is this
they
guy
had
at
me
work?
doing open day for students, bro, on a
You're
Saturday.
lying. Is that part of the job?
Yeah, bro.
So you have to do that?
It's not every Saturday. It's like once every 3 months. But
That's
still.
calm. Yeah.
3 months.
I see.
Calm.
His budget.
Calm, no.
Was that food nice though?
Calm.
Was that food nice?
Bro, it was banging.
Was it banging?
South
Oh,
African.
oh,
It was
oh.
Did you
actually
get free food?
Yeah, bro. They paid.
Oh, that's calm. Yeah. It's alright.
Yeah, it's alright, but bro, Saturday. Trust me, when you start working Saturdays, you'll feel it.
Is it?
Yeah, because you're doing. I done
Yeah,
Monday,
working.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Then
Friday,
plus
until
the
Saturday.
Yeah, that's long though.
And it's
Yeah.
what I get this day.
But you get money.
Because you see, when you work a Saturday, it doesn't
get
feel
that
like you
money,
got a
dog.
week.
I'm surprised. It's not that much peas, you know. Compared.
Is
If
it?
you man had a side hustle right now, it would be the same.
Yeah, but
No
you're
problem.
but you get money though.
Bro, after
you're
tax,
getting like
after
a
tax, you get swag.
Yeah.
I've
Is
done
it?
the math,
Tax
bro.
fucks
I've done the
you,
math. It's
yeah.
not. Doesn't really make sense.
But before we digress,
let's talk about Ange.
I want to hear from you guys.
Fuck
about
Ange. Let's talk about
No,
something.
Yes.
I want to hear from them.
So
about Ange.
Jack said his side about
wait.
in terms of just you think it's fucked up. You think it's fucked up. That
No,
you-
look,
you gotta say
I'm
goals.
very 50-50. Like, yeah, like what one part of me was like, I was even you know, like when you check like your highlights and stuff like that.
Checking Ange's highlights.
Yeah, no, like my highlights. So like this
Your
is what I've
highlights.
uploaded to Instagram
Oh, yeah,
stories
yeah,
and stuff
yeah.
like that. So I posted like obviously that we've won the Europa League. Literally 2 weeks before, I'm saying get this guy at my club. Like I was very 50-50. Like I'm hopeful now that Thomas Frank will do a good job, but I do feel bad the way he just got chucked out. Like what 2 weeks after he just won us a trophy.
So just so I know, yeah. So if Thomas Frank comes in, he has a bad season. He finishes 15th in the league.
Yeah,
Are we treating him like Ange?
of course.
You got to look at this from
It's not
Levy's
Tottenham
point.
standards.
Yeah, you got to look
But
at
what
this
about if he
like,
needs?
from Levy's
What about if he
point
told
of view.
you I usually win something in my second year? We allowed it,
Bro, if you look at
You have to follow through because Ange actually come through.
That's what I'm asking.
come through.
if you look at
he's surprised Tottenham fans. No, I don't think any Tottenham fan thought he was going to win a trophy after seeing where we were in the league table.
Mm.
And like, I don't like the fact that people say we had an easy run of games because we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Like,
Frankfurt
was
are
a
good.
hard game.
Frankfurt are good.
Hey, I'm so glad.
No.
I swear, get Ange back. Get Ange back. You're getting me mad. You're getting me mad. No, you're actually getting me mad.
I'm so glad.
Oh my
So what? Frankfurt not top 3 in their league.
Oh my
Top 3,
god.
top 4.
Do you know what league we're talking about,
Bundesliga.
bro? Them lot are literally gardeners part time. All of them players, they're part-time footballers, bro.
Bro, that league is a 2-man league.
Yeah, bro.
It's a 2-man league.
Wait, Frankfurt in the same league as fucking Bayern Munich, bro.
Yeah.
Wait.
So what you talking about? Wait, we don't get them out, bro.
Yeah.
He
Don't
said,
let me out.
he
Don't let
just
me out.
said,
Don't let him out.
that league is for the gas engineers. The same league Bayern Munich are in.
Yeah.
The same league Dortmund are in.
Yeah.
Even though there's shit now. But
Okay,
like,
so we established Dortmund shit, yeah?
Thank you.
okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Bayern Munich need to talk back right now. Go
it's
on.
a 2-man league, and it's not even Dortmund. The second
Leverkusen.
team. Exactly, it's Leverkusen and Munich.
Thank you.
Frankfurt.
Thank you so much.
It's a 2-man league.
Okay, cool.
Two-man
So
league.
PSG,
No. Worst case scenario.
what,
I'll
PSG
put
ain't in the
Leipzig
same type of league.
Worst case scenario.
PSG ain't in the same type of league.
So
They're not in the Farmers League.
But
What are
I'm
you
not-
saying
I'm not
if we
saying the
beat
same-
PSG?
I'm saying the same thing about PSG.
The Frankfurt are not shit though. Wait, let's talk about the history of
Frankfurt are-
Arsenal when they got knocked out in I guess it's Olympiacos in
Yeah,
Europa.
yeah.
Bodo was in the same league as you, man, bro. The same league.
Did we play Bodo?
Yeah.
It don't matter.
We've
It
played
don't matter.
Bodo, but we've played Bodo. Bodo has never beaten
Wait,
us.
but
And
you
they've never
man,
beaten us by a mile. bro.
Exactly,
Like, it's
so
never
what's
been
your point?
And bear in mind, we play youngers that game.
but you man,
So what's your point?
Yeah, so did we. We was playing RG Gray.
So what's your point? What's your point? You're
playing
talking
the
about
young bucks.
Olympiacos
We
and
playing the young
Bodo.
bucks. The thing is, yeah, they're kind of like, especially Sants, yeah, he's kind of like, yeah, like when we was in Europa, all the top teams were in the league. These times, Bodo was in the league.
Yeah.
Bro,
we didn't
we
play
had
Bodo.
when
We
we
got-
was
we
in
got
Europa,
Sevilla.
we had teams like Atletico Madrid in
Exactly,
Europa
bro.
League, bro.
Okay, but
It's not
after
making
Madrid,
sense.
who are they?
I said,
What did they?
I hope they buck
Them
in
man,
Champions League.
them man, they always finish third, bro.
So now finishing third is a problem.
Yes.
So now finishing third is a problem. This guy, bro.
I'll show him. But back to Ange. Back to Ange. Yeah. So, what pisses me off about Tottenham fans? Yeah, I don't like how most Tottenham fans are acting shocked because Ange wasn't shocked the fact that he got sacked. It was an amicable decision that he got sacked. Yeah. So why, if he's not shocked, why is the fans acting shocked? Like for me, if Tottenham finish 17th with 22 losses, with the most home defeats, why the fuck are we surprised? Because when does out of the 10 seasons that Tottenham's finished, yeah, we've always finished top 10. We've always finished top 10 out of 10 seasons.
At least
Well,
let
you've
him.
never
At
won
least
a cup.
let him
No,
manage the
but
Super
no,
Cup.
but I'm
That's
saying
what
is
I'm
in.
saying.
At least let him manage.
But
He
when I
won
say,
it for you, man.
but when I say top 10, I'm talking about second, third, fourth. When does Tottenham ever finish 17th with 22 losses, bro?
Like, when does
The
Tottenham ever
season
a
when they
cup,
win the
bro?
Europa League.
That's what I'm saying. When do you ever win
Exactly.
a cup?
Bro, exactly.
But the thing is, yeah, hear me out, yeah. Ange, I appreciate you for winning us a trophy.
Yeah.
You don't care about
It was
your
a drought for
future.
17 years. No, hear me out. Like it was a drought for 17 years, and I'm thankful, bro. I appreciate it. But what you done in the Premier League is unforgivable, bro.
You know-
the fact that you're parking the bus against West Ham is unforgivable, bro. It's still a derby, still a London derby. That means something too, man. You can't be losing against West Ham
You know
at
what?
their yard. No way.
You know why this energy
I'm
is
sorry.
crazy? Because when
It's the standards,
when
bro.
you played City, the last
Yes.
game of the season,
Yes.
you did not have this energy. If you had this energy now,
We lost against
you
them.
don't, huh?
Well, we lost against City.
Yeah.
But we've always given
No.
City
We did-
problems.
yeah.
If we lost against City once, that's fine.
No, but
we've
what I'm saying
always
is
given
you
it.
didn't want them to. You didn't want to win that.
You
game.
lot didn't want to win that
You were
game.
even doing
We
City
all had
celebration.
No, when Arsenal was gonna win the league, if you lot had beaten City and some missed that chance.
So you can't. Exactly.
Why
no,
did
you
you try to
can't-
bring us back?
No, because
No,
bruv,
let's
you
go
can't
back
do.
to
That's like me.
History FC.
That's like me
Let's go
saying,
back to
"Oh,
FC.
I always want Arsenal to win," and then because there's a chance that Tottenham's about to win the league if Arsenal don't win this game.
Yeah, but
now I want
Nah,
Arsenal
I'm
to win.
The thing is, we've gone
Bro.
over that. We've gone over that. The reason why we didn't want to beat City because
Yeah.
we didn't want you, man, to win
Bro,
the
we
league,
can never
and we
get
didn't want to
over
be the
that.
reason
Yeah.
why you man won the league. Fast forward, let's talk about this league now,
Yeah.
bro. We cannot lose 22 times in the league. We cannot do that. That's not Tottenham standards, bro. That's Brentford and them man there. We're not
Oh,
them man there.
you've gone to get their manager, so You've got to get Brentford's manager.
Yeah.
I should have chosen.
So you said it's Brentford and the
I
man
said
there,
Brentford.
and you guys went and got the manager.
You got me. That's Wolves and them, man. But for me personally, yeah.
Wait, because we took Wolves manager as well at one point. Nuno.
Alright, no, I'm talking about I knew on them, man. Let's
switch up. Let's save the football for the last.
No, we're not saving it. I want to talk. No, but what I'm saying is, yeah, all the legends that play for Tottenham, yeah, even Harry Redknapp, they're saying, yeah, it wasn't a shock. It wasn't a shock that he got sacked because Tottenham's standards is we're getting top 10, top 5, top 5,
top 4.
The thing,
top 5, yes, top 5,
top 10.
No, top 5. Those times
Come down a bit. Like
okay.
7th.
It's not Tottenham standards to finish that position.
17th, I agree.
The fact that Poch, yeah, I think everyone probably knows these stats as well. Poch lost 16 times in 3 seasons. In 3. Ange lost 22.
That's not a bad
in 1.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's mental.
Wait, how
bro.
many did you lose?
That's mental.
22 in 1.
In one
22
season.
in
Out of
1.
38
How long
games.
have these men had Ange?
2
2
seasons.
years. 2 seasons.
It's only 2 seasons.
Nah, he had to go. He had to go.
Yeah, no, I agree. He had to go.
He had to go. And the thing is, I was happy in Europa. I was
You agree,
super
Jack,
happy.
Yeah.
I was happy that me and Jack went there and saw it live, bro.
Bro,
Was
the
happy.
guy was the only.
But when I'm watching the Premier League, yeah,
and he's won.
Do you know what's gas?
And you know what?
Yeah,
The
we
first
watched
season, you have to take the first season.
He
He's
watched
got
the
players
whole
he
European thing. He
don't.
watched
First,
the
he's
whole
got
thing.
players
Yeah.
he don't exactly
Apart
want
from
the
the last
first
game.
season.
Like,
Second season,
yeah,
he
no,
started
he has
to
to
work.
start
yeah, we
again.
didn't to the finals, but
They sacked him.
I
like
think he
we
thought he was
no, but the
right,
thing
yeah.
is, we
Nah,
saw
it's calm, they know.
we literally saw us.
It's just not what they
Their
heard.
club in it.
Me and Jack physically saw us win games in Europa. It was amazing, bro. But when you start watching the Premier League, bruv, it's fucked. Like the fact that we're parking a bus. Like I saw certain fans talking about, oh yeah, we lost against West Ham, but fuck it, Europa, man. I'm like, brother, that's Derby, bro. That's a London derby.
But you're one of those fans.
No, I want to beat West Ham.
You're one of those fans.
What?
though.
No, that's
It's
a
not
lie. That's a lie.
over. It's not over till out of Europa.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, exactly.
But
So
I
you're
still
one
want to
of-
beat West Ham.
But you're one of those fans
But I
as well.
still wanna beat
Because
West
you was
Ham.
holding on to the Europa League.
Nah, man.
He got you.
But the positives I can take from this, I know I'm talking about the negatives quite a lot, but the positives I can take from this is the fact that he left on a good note.
Yeah.
That's mad.
And it was
After
that-
all this bad stuff you've said,
Yeah.
now you're saying
No,
he
facts.
left with a good note.
The reason why I'm saying that for
Look, even Jack
Chase
knows.
knows it.
No, okay.
You know.
For the listeners that think, why are you saying that? It's because if we're going into this transfer, if we're going into this new transfer window, yeah, the fact that the managers finished 17th, the owners are taking a risk by spending all this money into signings for man to potentially flop. We saw it with Ten Hag. Ten Hag won an FA Cup. They took a chance with him. Went into the Premier League the next season, and he flopped dramatically.
Chat to your boy.
Am I lying?
Chat to your boy.
He said
Answer my question.
He said
Answer my question. It's fine. Trust me, I'm gonna bring it back.
Go.
Did Ten Hag win the FA Cup?
Yep.
Get another chance in the next league?
Yep.
And flop dramatically.
Yes.
Yeah.
And is Almarim picking up the pieces of what he's done?
No.
He
No,
is.
he is.
No, he is.
He is.
It's a given. He is.
The last thing I
done
want
shit.
fact,
Almarim's
he's done
shit.
shit. Almarim's done shit because he's had to pick up the mess from Ange. I mean, from Ten Hag, sorry.
Yeah, but he
From
knew
Ten
that.
Hag.
He knew
Ange is everywhere.
He's in his head.
He knew that. He
He's
knew
in his
that.
head.
So the reason why I wanted Ange to go as well, yeah, because this high line he was playing, yeah, he was more focused on attacking and neglecting the defense when it comes to the transition. So we can make a counter attack, the opposition gets the ball, and then they make a counter attack, and we're vulnerable in defense. Yeah. Also, the medical team fucked up, but Ange is the green light. He's the green light. There was remember when we played Chelsea and Romero Van der Ven was injured, he brought them back prematurely. He was beefing with the medical team. The medical team were telling him, bro, like they're injured, that they need more time. Ange's like, fuck that. Let them come. They played, they got injured. That's poor management.
Yeah,
Poor-
I agree.
poor management.
I agree with you on that one.
Especially when it comes to Romero and Van der Ven, they're like our clinical players,
Yeah.
Subs.
Did Ange buy Van der Ven? Or
I
was he there before?
think
No,
he did buy
he was there before.
Was he there before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we bought him.
he probably was. But
I think we bought him under Conte.
Oh,
was it Conte?
Oh,
I think
shit.
Was it
Conte.
Conte?
I think it was Conte. Yeah.
So then, alright.
He's because we bought him when I went Amsterdam. That was before we went. That was at 2024.
I thought he was on that.
So it was I think it was just
So
before Ange
guys,
come.
all right, cool. We understand there's a lot of there's heat over there about Ange, yeah. But you guys got Thomas Frank.
Yes.
What players do you guys want
Yeah.
to see when you guys got Champions League football now?
I got 3,
Okay, go on.
but I don't think we're gonna get all 3. I
We
think
might agree
we'll
on
get
this as
one.
well.
Okay, go on.
Bremo,
Yeah.
Yep.
Wissa,
Yep.
Yep.
and Eze.
Yep.
Eze as well. That's good. Yeah.
All right.
I
I
would-
don't think
I would
personally,
sacrifice
I don't
Madison
think
for Eze.
Brentford are gonna give you both.
No,
I don't think they're gonna sell both.
I'll
Yeah,
take.
I don't
I'll take.
think so too.
Bremo's my number one.
But Bremo's gonna go though.
Yeah, so
Yeah, he's
gonna
that's
go.
what I'm saying. So I think
Yeah.
Whistle will
But
stay
I don't think
Yeah.
he'll go United. I think he was tempted with the money.
with the money in it.
Yeah, and
It's
I
the
think
money that will make him go.
Did we not
so he plays right wing, innit?
Yeah, he plays right wing.
I think I don't. You got to think paper talk is paper talk, innit? I don't feel like he rejected clubs, but I think he said to his agent, "I don't want to go Arsenal because I ain't getting over Saka." And who else was it that was in for
He's
it?
United. He's United as well.
So
forgot
yeah,
about
anyone could get
United
I
United.
the
think, I
most.
think you guys are gonna get Mbeumo.
I think
Or
we
you
will.
guys-
I
can
think
we
we
get
will.
him?
Or you guys,
I think we're gonna get.
I think you're in pole position for it. Low key.
I'll be honest with you, yeah.
But
Obviously,
If
because of the
we-
whole
if we
Thomas
record
Frank
transfer,
thing,
though.
he's thinking, like, cool, I'm at a new club, he's gonna favour me because he knows how I am at Brentford. But I do think he's gonna choose the money. I think overall,
I don't think so. You
because
know.
United,
I
bro,
don't
they're
think he
offering him
will.
250.
I don't think
you
he's
know?
that serious.
I think the
250
manager
a week.
pool is
I
more
think,
of a thing.
like, how can I put it? You see, Amarim and Gyökeres
Yeah.
and Frank and Mbeumo is polar opposites. So
Yeah.
what I mean by that is I think Mbeumo wants to go where Thomas Frank is going,
Yeah,
whereas Gyökeres don't want to go where Amarim
what
is.
United?
Yeah, do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So I think you lot, and it's all about how you lot give him the contract you lot give him, innit?
I would love to swipe him off United because we done that with Tel as well. We done that with Tel.
I think you'll do
We
it.
swipe them.
Yeah.
But I do think wages is the end product, in my opinion.
Well,
Daniel
I-
Levy
United
is
are
not
offering
going to
him
pay him
250.
250 if
How much do you
Son
reckon he will give
is
him?
on
I think we'll
190.
give him 140.
Son's on 190, innit?
Son's on
Yeah.
190.
And the highest paid player we've ever had was Kane on 200.
Yeah.
When
Mad.
Bayern offered him the contract, I think it was 400 a week. We said we'll match that. So we have got the money there.
So the money's
But
there.
You got the money.
Levy won't pay it unless it's like a special.
I can't lie. If you give
player.
him 200, I think he takes it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the thing is, if he does that,
Yeah.
Son's wages goes up as well.
I think
That's in his contract.
I
Say
genuinely-
someone
I think
earns more
Son's
than
going.
him.
I think Son's
Son's
going.
Son's going.
I think
as
Son
well.
will go.
That's why we signed Tel.
I think we'll get.
That's
40.
why I think we
he's
signed
signed.
Tel
He's signed.
because
Oh,
he
It's
knows
Tel signed now, yeah?
he's
Yeah,
permanently
it's done.
signed.
So
Okay,
it's
right.
confirmed. Him and
He
Danso are done.
Confirmed,
He wanted to stay.
Confirmed.
He's so...
Listen, man, I can't blame him, man.
That's
The
the
man,
reaction you had
listen,
earlier.
Huh?
I said that earlier. He said, "Have you signed Tel?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like creasing.
bro,
Nah,
he's
that's what
20
I'm
years
saying,
old.
that's dumb.
Said his shit.
Yeah, why
Tell's
is that dumb?
shit, bro. Tell's dumb.
Nah, he's not dumb.
Bro.
He does shit.
You gotta think. We
I
had
think-
it-
I
we
think
had
You
it
can't
for
tell
6
me.
months.
You can't tell me. Both of you can't tell me Tell's going to be effective in the Premier League.
Yes, I do.
I think he will eventually.
do.
You gotta think.
I
he's
think
Right now,
21.
Brennan
21.
Johnson's more
Yeah.
effective than Tel.
Clip
He
that.
is. He is. But I do feel
But
like
so is Archie Gray. Literally.
no.
But
So is
100%,
Kulusevski.
bro.
I love
100%.
Archie Gray. Do you know what? That's crazy. I
100%.
actually love Archie Gray, yeah. But I feel like he's been managed incorrectly, in my opinion. Obviously because of the injuries and whatnot. But the fact that like
He was being played that
he's a
position.
6. He's a 6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a 6. He was
He's a
being
6.
played as a centre back.
Yeah.
Ange didn't know what to do with him.
Who, Archie Gray?
Yeah, because we had a few CDMs already.
Yeah.
It was just like, okay, so what do we do with him? We need a centre back. But I feel like Basuma would have been better as a centre back rather than Archie Gray. I don't think
Even thinking about Basuma playing the
Oh, I know, I know.
Basuma
But
got mistakes
Archie
and a half.
Gray ain't got the
Bro,
physicality.
you know
to
that
play
guy is
centre back.
kamikaze football.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, bro. Yes.
He's crazy.
I don't know
man.
how he went pro, you know. When I think about it,
Well,
I actually
Basuma.
don't- Basuma.
No, you know his first season was good.
At
At Brighton, he was
class.
good. At
Yeah.
Brighton, he was good.
Was
And
he?
his
Yeah,
first
yeah,
season
at
was
Brighton, he
I'll
was
give
Where
you
was
that.
he
His
playing for
first-
Brighton?
He was playing CM.
CDM.
Yes,
Yeah.
CM.
The
But
thing is,
when we signed him, I was gassed.
he was cold.
was he actually?
He was
Yeah.
cold.
I don't
You know
remember
that
seeing
unbeaten
him.
run that we had, yeah?
We got him cheap
He was
as well.
snapping. Basuma was snapping, and
What,
all of a
centre mid or
sudden,
centre back?
CDM.
Yeah.
Plays a 6, innit?
He's a good player. It's just, I think he's just kind of lost it a bit now, isn't it?
I think it's his confidence.
So,
I don't know what it is, man.
So DB, what you're saying the same list as him? Eze,
What's that?
Wissa, and Mbeumo.
Yeah, defo, 100%.
No one else.
Well,
you lot,
it
it
dep-
just sounds like you lot just want attackers. What
Yeah,
about
because that's what we've been slacking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what about midfield? You're talking about
No, but
what's his
this
name?
is the
Basuma not being good enough.
No.
Then
So
you
what
don't need a midfielder, no?
I'd have for midfield, Eze as attacking mid,
Right.
our starter,
Okay,
Bergval as a CM,
okay.
and I'd still give Bentancur another chance.
What I would say to that,
I think
and I'm
two-
not taking
two
anything
CMs
away
in
from
attacking
Bergval,
mid.
yeah, is that he's young, innit?
Who?
Bergval, yeah.
But he was, I'd say
he's
he's
super
one
young.
of our best
So
players
yeah,
last
but
year.
what happens if you overplay him?
We've got other
Do you know what I'm
players.
trying
We've
to
got
say?
other players.
I've
though.
still got.
But who's coming off the bench for Bergval?
Remember, you're forgetting.
Saar.
Saar.
Okay,
We ain't talking about Madison yet. We ain't even talking about Madison yet.
Yeah.
Madison's our front.
Kulusevski.
I get it. I get it. I love Madison. I feel like we need him. but he's still part of our midfield. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
You know, we still got Højbjerg.
No, you don't.
no, we don't. We sold him.
No, we haven't.
No,
Was he
gone.
back? He was
He's
on loan.
He's on loan.
He was on loan. Yeah.
Nah, game gone.
No, you don't. He's one of your best players.
He's good.
Cannot.
He's one of your best players.
He's actually-
He's one of your best
No,
players.
he's not, man.
He
But look-
is Tottenham.
He
He is Tottenham.
He's not a European winner.
He's a Højbjerg.
Oh, that's deep.
He's
know what's mad? He's a Jose Mourinho
These guys are crooked, man.
But look,
You know what I love though?
though?
Because every time you man come from us, I'm like, European, man. Europa, man. You know what I'm saying? You man got
It's only going to last.
Look at me with his arms crossed.
Yeah.
It's only going to last a season or two, bro.
Nah, listen, I'm happy, man. Everyone can leave us alone, bruv. Leave us alone.
And you see
We won
what
a
you
trophy.
done?
We won
They
it.
don't respect you, but
And
they
they still
respect what you've
sack
Nah,
done.
listen.
And they still sacked him.
Listen, big up Ange, man. Like I said, big up Ange, but I feel like he left on the. I think he left on a positive note.
He
I
did
feel,
leave on a
like
positive
he would have
note,
done more damage if he continued,
Yeah.
still playing that high line, and then he fucks up and flops like Ten Hag, and then now he's got a bad name.
Yeah.
I feel like he's left on a good note where the players love him, the fans love him. I get the reactions because he's won us a trophy, but if we're talking about Tottenham standards,
Yeah.
we don't finish 17th.
Oh, Chris, I'm so glad you're here.
He's
today.
better than Martel.
We don't finish 17th.
I'm clipping this for my own personal.
Wait.
I'm flipping it. I'm
Man
flipping
said Tottenham standards. He
I
won
wish
you
I
a
could just put that
fucking
back
European
wallpaper.
trophy.
No. I'm talking about Premier League
You
position.
know that's what you just said now is a disgraceful comment, you know.
What?
Tottenham standard.
Tottenham standards, we don't
What's
finish
Tottenham
17th.
standards?
We don't finish
Winning
17th.
trophies.
We don't finish 17th.
So Tottenham's standard is winning trophies, yeah?
We're winning European trophies.
Remember,
so that's
whatever
Tottenham
he
standard.
says.
That's our standards.
Whatever he says.
No,
Yeah, whatever he
can't
says.
change
I'm on
the
Jack's
country.
side. I'm on Jack's side.
So that's your standard now.
That's our
Winning
I
standard.
finished top 5.
That's our
Top
standards
five, yeah.
now.
Yeah.
We're winning. We're trophy winners.
But who gave you that standards
Yeah.
then? Was it not Ange?
Yeah, of course it was.
Wasn't it Ange that
No.
gave you that
It
standards? Yeah.
was the players. It was the players.
Oh my
Ange went on that pitch.
days.
He went on
Oh
that
my
pitch.
days.
No, big up Ange, but it's the players.
Yeah.
It's the
You know, I'm done talking
It's
about
son.
that.
It's
I'm actually
son.
done.
No, wait. Because we could go off of this as a little segue, innit? But who do you think is a player that could have been world class if it wasn't for their injuries?
Sandy Cazorla.
100%.
Yeah?
That was one of the guys on my list.
Bro.
You know who else is on my list?
Go on.
Jack Wilshere's on my
Yeah,
list.
I said that as
you
well.
said that earlier.
I said that.
And
I said that.
and
Jack Wilshere
Fat
was
Ronaldo.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he
Ronaldo.
came back though.
I'm going to give you another Arsenal
injury.
player.
Oh, do you remember Eduardo?
Trust me, you see how good he was, yeah?
Yeah.
If it wasn't for all them injuries, yeah.
But he was still a
Who's
top
that?
scorer
Exactly.
though. But you're
Fat
saying he
Ronaldo.
could have been more.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Play, bro.
It was that
But
World,
we're
it was that
talking
World
about
Cup,
like
innit?
injuries fell off.
But this is why
But
I
injuries
asked,
then
this is
fell
why
off.
I asked this
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
You remember I asked this
Yeah,
question because
yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
Ronaldo was world class.
Yeah.
So are we saying
Yeah.
players that injuries had stopped them from reaching the next level?
He
or-
was crazy.
It was
at
that.
PSV,
Do you remember the
you know,
2002
Yeah,
World
PSV.
Cup?
Oh,
It was the
my
2002
days.
World Cup. He had a heart attack, innit?
Yeah.
And then he went and played the match because Nike had him in a contract and basically said you have to play.
What, Fat Ronaldo? I didn't
Yeah.
even know he had a heart
Yeah,
attack.
he had a heart
I know that.
attack.
Right,
He
they
had a
can
heart
do
attack.
Yeah, so I think it was a stroke, but Nike were like, you have to play. Nike had a hold on him.
Yeah.
Look at.
I'll take it. I'll bet it.
We'll put the stat in the corner of the thing in it.
Let's go. Let's go. No, I ain't never.
I'm joking.
This is Adriano as well. Adriano.
You know who was a sick one? Diaby.
Diaby.
He
If
said that.
Diaby never got
Yeah,
injured.
yeah.
I think
Because you lot fucked him up for that. It was a
it wasn't-
it was a friendly game.
Quality, bro.
He
Yeah.
played him against some shit team. He got injured, and never come back from it after.
No, that's yours.
That's mine. I can't.
Yeah, well, I was saying,
You still got- yeah, I can't lie, I switched it.
Chris, I was saying, even Eduardo.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. Eduardo.
I remember that injury though.
That injury
Oh my
was
God.
disgusting.
That was disgusting.
In the 1998 FIFA World Cup final, Ronaldo, then 21, experienced a seizure before the game, impacting his performance in Brazil's 3-0 loss to France.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not just
Alright.
the point.
Okay, so
Well, what did Nike say?
Where's the contract? Where's the contract?
Hey, what? DB got you a JMC?
The thing is, he got himself. I didn't
no.
Go, tell us. He's scoring. There's it though. He's on the 17th page.
I know what he's doing. He's you know you can edit Wikipedia.
Yeah, he's
That's what
typing his
doing.
own thing in
He created
Wikipedia.
this website.
Now this is on 442.com.
That's bro. 442.
442.com.
442, bro.
Formations have changed.
But yeah, no, I was gonna say Diaby anyway.
Diaby, yeah, baller.
Yeah, he could have
What
been
a baller.
he could have been the next Vieira. But you,
see
yeah.
see that way
He got himself out of it,
He's got
yeah.
fucked him.
Well, let's let him out.
We'll
But yeah, enough about the football talk now, innit? But like, yeah.
No, when let's talk about Arsenal signings though. Like, You might be.
They ain't signed no one.
No, but
The conversation's
might-
done.
I think that
but who
Zubimendi
do you-
one is done, innit? Or pretty
Zubimendi's
much
a
done.
fucking signing.
Here we
I'll
go.
believe it when I
That's
see
a
him.
You see him in the
signing.
finals.
What a player.
Aye, he's a fuck. He's
Bro.
amazing.
I
When I
didn't
saw him, I
realise,
said,
yeah,
"I
I
hope
didn't
man don't get
realise.
him. I hope he man don't get him. He's dangerous.
So what?
He's fucking dangerous, bro."
So to my knowledge, obviously, we know about the striker talks. There's two strikers.
That's what I want to talk about.
There's Sesko and there's Gyökeres. Apparently,
Yeah.
Arsenal have reached out to Sesko,
Yeah.
and apparently Gyökeres has turned down United
Yeah.
because he wants to come to Arsenal.
He's favouring you, man.
Chris, let me ask you:
He's favouring
if
you,
you was
man.
to pick one
Yes,
of the two,
That's the question.
Bro, that's easy.
Go
I
on.
don't want Sesko. I want Gyökeres.
why don't you want Sesko?
It's not that I don't want him. I just think the plain sighted good signing for us is Gyökeres because I think he fits. His style of play fits into our squad.
Yeah.
Put him straight up top. That's
See,
what we got to
this
worry
is where I'd
about.
have to
We've got
disagree.
right.
I think
He's
both
got
of them
left.
don't
good.
fit your style. I think you should go for someone like Vlahovic.
Why do you think Gyökeres don't fit our style?
He doesn't score headers. And you got to think,
That's true.
your whole style
But
of play
we've got
is
Havertz
whipping
there.
it in the
We've got
box.
Havertz
And you
behind
want, but that's the thing. Havertz will score headers, like every now and
And
then.
we've got our centre backs that are scoring headers.
Yeah,
So
but
that's at
like
least on my
your
worry.
whole style of play is
We've got
basically
giants.
getting it to Saka.
Yeah,
Saka
yeah.
whips it in the box.
Yeah.
That's it. If he's not scoring a header,
But
like
shall I tell you where he comes into play? Because he's a clinical finisher. Like you know them guys like Giroud where they're at the right place in the right time.
Yeah,
That's what we
he's
need
very
alongside the
Giroud-like,
header. Because
yeah,
what
yeah.
Havertz does, and I clocked him, yeah. Let's say Saka puts the ball in, we've always got Havertz back post to header it back in, but we've never had like Martinelli. He's too lazy.
It's
to
the
get
final.
in.
It's the final
He's
ball.
too
The
lazy.
final ball.
With
is-
Gyökeres,
yeah.
he's got strikers in
Yeah.
there. He'll be there. That's all we
but
need.
can he do what he's doing now in the Prem? That's
I
the
think
thing.
he can.
That's the question.
What I will say
That's the
about
question.
Gyökeres is that Gyökeres played Championship football maybe about a season or two ago.
He played against
for
United as
Coventry.
well.
He played for Coventry.
Yeah.
And his stats weren't that great.
No.
Yeah.
Sesko
And then he
could
went
be
to
good.
Portugal and he absolutely dominated.
Dominated.
Spurs.
Yeah.
So
But that's the difference, though, isn't it? That's the difference.
it's one of those things. But we don't know about Sesko as
You
well.
never
Sesko
know.
is 21.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I think
apparently-
Sesko will be
How
good,
old's
but
Gyökeres?
not yet.
So
He's still young.
Gyökeres, I want to say, and I don't know, I
He's
want to
young,
say
he's
like
young.
25,
Yeah, he's young, like
26.
24.
Yeah, he's
Sesko's
got
only
time, he's got
21, but Sesko will be good. But it's just it's a future signing.
The,
It's
the,
not
ba-
now.
the battle is though. The battle is. So obviously Gyökeres is favouring Arsenal, but Arteta wants Sesko.
Yeah. I can
The
see
thing
that.
is,
That's
Yeah.
the battle.
Board
the
wants
thing is,
Gyökeres,
if you're a serious club, yeah, and I know people will be against me, you get both. If you're serious,
Right, how much are they charging for Sesko?
it's both release clauses. So it's
Oh,
like
but
it's
yeah.
about 60 mil each.
Yeah.
Release clause.
You can pay that.
120 for two good players.
Yeah.
For
Gyökeres
two
is like
strikers.
60 mil, bro.
To,
Yeah.
to
60
be
mil.
honest, after Zubimendi, that's all you need.
Yeah.
If you're not selling anyone,
Because
that's all
the
If
you
you
thing
need.
get two strikers,
Yeah.
I'll get pissed off.
Maybe
You get Sesko
and maybe
and
get
Gyökeres.
yourself a winger for Martinelli because I
Yeah.
can't lie, Martinelli.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
doing my
thing. If
head
you
in.
get
I've
if you
given
get
him too
Rodrigo,
much.
He only turns up when it comes to like the transfer
Like,
window.
Yeah, bro.
The transfer window
But you know what?
doesn't
That's
turn
but
up.
Arsenal
even
for
then
a
it's a
T,
game.
you know?
Yeah.
Because I remember there was like a good 2-3
Partey.
seasons. Partey, Lacazette. There was like 2 seasons in a row.
Yeah.
Lacazette's contract was
All
coming
of
to
a
an
sudden
end.
he's playing
All of a
goal.
sudden,
Yeah.
like, man,
Balling out.
balling out, putting balls to the top
Balling
corner.
out, yeah.
Oh, he's a team player. Like, I'm like, what the
No,
fuck?
you know who else is like that? Jesus.
Yeah.
Bruv, all of a sudden he's come back, brace every game, brace. Or
But you
go
see
and-
him, he's here for a
I
good
hate
time,
his
not a long
skills,
time.
man. Yeah.
He's here 2 weekends and he's injured.
He's the Brazilian. He's the Brazilian Eddie Nketiah, right? I swear that.
Nah, he is the
I can't lie, that's a
Brazilian
good
AK.
I swear.
You know what? He's the Brazilian Eddie AK.
Hey, did you take your
I'll say
Eddie,
that.
your picture of Eddie?
Yeah.
Is it in your new office?
It's in my room still.
Hey, let's talk about Eddie though. You won a trophy.
Yeah, nah, Eddie won a
Yeah.
trophy.
Alright, just
You know that's the funniest thing
worst date
ever.
story.
Yeah.
You know that's the
Where's
funniest thing
that-
ever. Eddie Nketiah winning a trophy after leaving Arsenal is
No, but
crazy.
you know why that doesn't count? Because
He doesn't. He
do
doesn't.
shit.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
He
He
didn't
didn't
do
shit for Christmas.
shit. That
He
one,
did
I
shit.
swear to God, I'm not even hating.
He
That
doesn't.
count.
No, he
That
actually
count.
doesn't. He doesn't.
I think he come on, he might have scored one.
You know
goal.
what,
He was
I'm-
covering grass. And
I'm
that's
not
why
gonna lie
he
to you.
got the medal.
I'm disappointed in him.
Why? Why'd you say that?
How is he not breaking into that first team?
Mateta, man.
But still, but
I
from
heard-
from
He's
when
not
we
getting game
heard
time
it.
over
from when they
Mateta,
sold him,
Yeah.
yeah, bro, you played Arsenal, you played Champions League, you played Europa,
Yeah.
Crystal Palace ain't played none of these things,
No,
innit?
no,
no.
You've
Yeah.
trained with some of the best coaches, whether you agree or not. You've been in England, and I was expecting him
Yeah.
to prove up to us
Yeah.
Yeah.
why we should have kept him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's reached
But-
his ceiling though, man. He's reached his ceiling.
That's sad.
You know it's sad.
Because if your ceiling is to be on the bench for Crystal Palace,
He's
then
gonna-
what really is your ceiling? Do
he's
you know
gonna
what I'm
go
trying to say?
lower,
I think he's
gonna go
he's
lower.
got to get into like modeling. He's got to leave. On a
He's
serious
gotta
note,
get into
Yeah.
because you got to think, yeah, He's that. No, bro.
How do you say that with straight faces?
He's got a glinting body.
No, I'm being serious. But
That's a pro footballer there.
no, sometimes as a
that Newcastle shirt as well.
bro, at what point?
Like he finished his shift at foot.
He's part of his model fit. Yeah, it's actually a cold top still.
He's actually a cold top. Mothers.
Man,
Let
said
me
I'm
get them in a
working.
size 9 though, yeah?
Huh?
Let me get them in a size.
Hey, listen, for those that don't know, Prime.
Hey!
What?
Relax,
I said Primark in Italy. They don't know about Primark in Italy. We can clock that. We can clock
Oh,
that.
well,
bleep
we're not
that.
being at the
Bleep
bands.
that. Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
No,
You don't want to hold it up. You
You
don't
gotta
want
bleep it out, bro. You can't have everyone on it, man.
Oh, the thing is, no one's gonna actually go copy it. That's what I
They're
did.
not.
Wait.
You know what I
Does it begin
realized?
with an
Yeah?
A?
Huh?
Does it begin with an A?
What?
They're not
The
telling.
brand. Does it begin with an A?
You don't know. See, look, you got him.
Oh.
You got him. You don't know the brand. You don't know
What
the
did he
brand.
just say?
He said there's a
brand
beginning
of
of
the
an
shoes, does
A.
it begin with an A?
What brand do you think it is?
Wait, was he not here when I said it?
Arniclo.
Arniclo.
Yeah, they do similar shoes.
He wasn't listening. I don't think he was
No, I
listening.
don't think he was here. Was he here?
I don't think he was here when we was talking about.
Oh, that's probably
Alright,
us.
go,
Why you
go,
get
go.
mad?
No, I'm not getting mad. I'm just confused. I'm extremely confused.
Say sorry.
Because we was talking about what you were saying, but
They're
it's all
coming
good,
out
it's all
soon.
good.
They're coming out soon. They're
Alright,
coming out
accept-
soon.
they're coming out soon.
No, but what was he talking about?
Don't pay the mat, man.
What was we talking about? We were talking about Nketiah.
Look, we have to, bro. We have
That's
to.
true.
We were talking about Nketiah about him being on the.
On the bench, innit?
Yeah, man.
On the bench
Yeah,
at
no,
Palace.
with Eddie,
Palace.
it looks good because he won a trophy, but he didn't contribute
No,
nothing.
he don't- the thing
If
is,
you
he
watch
don't
Crystal
look good.
Palace, he didn't
Bro,
offer nothing.
I know there's some people that don't even know
Nothing.
Eddie Nketiah is at Crystal Palace.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, they don't.
This is what
So-
I'm
They
saying.
don't.
This is what I'm
He
saying.
didn't offer nothing. He didn't offer nothing.
No, he's shit, man.
I watched him. Mateta was the main man. Like,
All right. So, what club do you think he starts at?
not in the Premier
In
League.
the Premier League. No,
Ipswich.
in the Premier League.
In the Premier League.
Ipswich should be good.
Ipswich or
Ipswich have gone down.
Southampton.
They've gone down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ipswich not Premier League.
Yeah,
or
but
what?
if we're talking about this season, he's Ipswich or
Well,
Southampton.
you got to think the lap's gone.
Wolves.
So they need a
Wolves,
striker.
Wolves.
What Cunha? He replaces Cunha.
Yeah, nah, not Wolves then.
Nah.
He'll be in the same position.
Nah,
that
let him go
Wolves.
Fulham with his boys.
Who?
What do you mean?
Oh,
Let him go Fulham with the man
I
then.
don't think he starts.
The thing is, he'll be in the same position
because Fulham's
at
got the guy with
Wolves
the
than what he's at
headband.
Crystal Palace.
What's his name?
Jimenez.
Jimenez, and he's
Bro, there's
He's a
no
baller.
team, you know, because even Nottingham Forest, they got Chris Wood.
That's why I said Ipswich and
I can't lie,
Southampton.
Jimenez ain't been the same since.
Ipswich and Southampton. That's
who
his
plays
level,
up top
bro.
for Southampton.
Wait, who plays up top for Tottenham? Solanke. Yeah,
He
I
might-
can't
I
lie.
can't lie.
I can't lie.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
How many goals is Solanke?
How many goals did Eddie Nketiah score this season?
You
about-
not finished
He
17th,
scored
man.
four goals. He scored. He's banged in 4
You don't
goals
finish 17th,
this
bro.
season, bro.
No,
Hold that Nketiah.
Solanke's been.
Eddie
I wouldn't say
Nketiah over
Solanke's been shit.
Solanke.
He's been underwhelming.
They're the same.
Very
No, I
underwhelming.
can't lie. Both of them
Crazy.
together. At top. Both
Yeah,
of them
play
together.
them two up top.
4-4-2.
Don't compare no man. That's on 4 goals, bro. You can't do that,
Bro, you
bro.
man got Werner, so take Werner out, put
What is
Nketiah
it?
in.
No, he's
He's
gone.
not
He's gone. He's
part
gone.
of us,
He's
no.
gone.
He's got nothing
Where
to
did he
do
go?
with
Where did he go?
He's gone back. He's gone back.
No one wanted
You
it.
sent it back to the ends, bro.
Send it back.
We sent it back to the ends.
I
Go
can't
back to
lie,
the
that's-
ends,
Fuck
man.
about to Germany, bro.
Yeah,
That's
man.
actually prick.
Yeah,
He
man.
wasn't that.
No, maybe West Ham. Maybe Nketiah at
He
West Ham.
scored
He
one goal.
Werner wasn't
scored
that
one
bad.
goal?
Like no, he scored.
scored
like,
one against City.
yeah.
That was it, I swear.
Yeah,
That's the only goal.
Was that what throughout the whole season?
Bro,
I can't remember any
He's
other
got
goal.
like 2 or 3 goals.
I can't remember any other
He's
goal,
dead.
to be real.
He's
No, but look,
Werner's dead.
when we look at guys like that, Eddie and Nketiah did better.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course he did.
So he can fit into your
Why
team.
we couldn't? Wait, we're talking about up top though. I know Werner's.
What about West Ham?
No, but
What
what
about
on
West
the
Ham?
wing majority of the time.
What about West Ham?
Who?
Eddie Nketiah.
I think he fits West Ham.
Yeah.
Nah.
Because who's their striker?
I think
Nah, he fits West Ham. You know.
Who's their
He fits West
striker?
Ham.
Because
Antonio. Well, he's
yeah,
coming
well,
back. He's
Nah,
back.
Antonio's good.
he can't play anyway.
Antonio's good.
Is he going?
Is he going?
Yeah,
Where's he going?
I don't know, but
The
he
injury.
basically said he wants more money, and they're like, "Why?" Like,
Is it?
Yeah.
How old is
mad.
he? He's like what, 31 or
Can't
something?
lie.
Like, 30.
Yeah.
That's
That's taking a piss because
Yeah.
they've paid
He's
all
getting
this money.
30
yeah.
years, bro.
They've paid all this
No,
money.
but
while
his
you've been
injury,
injured.
he's had that car crash.
car crash, yeah.
They've kept him there, and he's come
Yeah.
back. He ain't even
It's
kicked the
cheeky,
ball,
innit?
and he's
Yeah.
asked for
He
more
wants
money.
more, you know.
It's
Man,
cheeky.
man asked for more when he was in the
That's-
hospital bed, you know.
That's greedy and a half.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't
And
do that.
Nketiah could play West Ham.
No, he could.
You know, I
think
told you.
he could, yeah.
I feel like he's like a dragged striker, like Andy Cole.
He's
Nah, hey, yo, wait, what you
He's
saying about
not-
Andy Cole? Wait. We need this on the pod. I'm gonna clip this.
No, he's just there, like
Who, Antonio?
Antonio, bro.
No. Andy Cole, forget Antonio. Andy Cole, what's a dare striker like Andy Cole? Go on,
going
DB,
for-
go on.
Andy Cole, but
No,
like,
don't do that.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
So
Like,
what's a dare striker?
no, a dragged striker. Like, you
So-
know, like someone's there and it's like, alright. What's he done? That's magnificent.
Bro,
What's
Andy
Antonio done?
Cole.
Bro,
No,
Antonio's alright.
Antonio. What's
Andy
Antonio?
Cole's cold, you know.
Andy Cole's got a bad
Bruv.
stat, you know?
I think this game was that pissed me off. But you, bro, I can't lie.
No, but even Antonio, bro, Antonio's good.
Yeah.
He's good.
He's all right.
Nah,
He's all right.
He needs someone like
He ain't
Bowen.
a top.
You know what it is?
Right.
You know what it is?
Without Bowen, I
with
think he might.
Antonio.
Bowen, I love Bowen, by the way.
Antonio
I love
is-
Bowen.
Antonio's
He's
more
an
vibes
effective
than anything.
striker.
He's more
Yeah.
vibes. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
He's an effective striker.
He's
Like,
just
he's got
there,
a
man.
role that he does.
No, but I hear. You know what? I hear him.
He's just
He
there.
is-
yeah,
he is a bit-
I know.
Like,
He is a bit-
he's
he is
just
a
there.
bit-
Like I rate him. I fuck with Antonio, but he's just there. Like he's just there.
I know what you mean.
It's nothing
Nah,
like he's
you know what?
cold.
Thinking
Like,
about it,
he's
yeah, I
cold.
can't-
No, it's just what he does. He's good at being an effect in the game.
Yeah, that's it.
But I think.
He's not a game changer. He's just a guy that's
Alright, let me
their
ask you a
and that's
question,
it.
DB. Yeah.
Yeah,
If both fit, you had to pick one to play for Tottenham.
yeah.
Actually, I know your answer. Anyway.
No, say it.
Antonio
Yeah.
or Mateta.
Mattel.
What? Mattel, bro?
Okay, fair.
Wait, what? Why you
Wait,
say that
Antonio
though?
Mattel.
No, because they both have the same sort of effect in the game.
Nah, Mattel. Nah,
But obviously, I think Mateta is better at
much
doing
better
it.
than Antonio.
But Antonio's been doing it for longer.
You know
in the Premier
Mateta,
League.
yeah? Mateta's like
Mattel, I'll take Mattel.
he's an old school 9, bro.
I actually love Mateta.
He's a,
Yeah.
you know that would have been a good signing for you, man.
I would've loved
I
him,
wish
bro.
Mateta
That
come
would
to
have been
Arsenal.
a good
I wish
signing.
Mateta come to
absolutely
Arsenal.
He's
loved
so
him,
good,
bro.
man. He's
Yeah.
so good. So I love
I
Mateta.
swear that I
man.
wish
Yeah.
he come to Arsenal.
That's a striker. I'm like, he's cold. Like Antonio, I look at him like he's just part of the West. He's just
You know why
it's Antonio again.
Because he can finish.
he's hard. He's expected.
Who's that? Antonio.
Antonio. He's expected to see him up front. It's not like he makes a difference. He does make a difference, but like
Sometimes, because
it's not. He doesn't.
He's
I
one
can't
of them
explain it,
guys.
man.
He's one of them guys. He's got winning goals in it.
Yeah.
He's got last minute winning goals in it.
Hey, but look,
But I
just,
see what you mean.
just because of time, innit? I say let's skip the football now. But I don't mind going first, innit? But what's your worst date story?
Oof.
You want to go first or?
No, go on, go first.
You know, you tell us your story.
Yeah, tell us yours.
So I've told you a little bit about it before, innit? So before I actually get to the date story, I've got to take you back before what happened before the date. So I was on Tinder. This was like maybe when I was 22, 23. So long time ago. And she lived in Tottenham. And where I live in Chinkford, it's calm. Just get one bus, then get the train down, innit? So I'm on the bus. She's messaging me saying, "Oh, like, have you got? Can you bring some bud with you?" So I was like, "Ah, shit, I'm already on the bus now." But in my head, I was thinking, I'll get off Walthamstow.
Yeah.
I'll wait like 5 minutes. If anyone comes up to me, I'll call, innit? Worst case scenario, I'll just go there, fuck it, whatever, innit? So as soon as I've got off the bus, I've got off at the station. Within about 5 seconds, someone's come up to me. "Yo, bro, you smoke?" Yeah, bro. Like, he's like, how much you need? I was like, "You got like 10 bag?" And this is back in the day when you could still get 10
Told
bags,
me
innit?
this one. I know this one.
So he's gone, "You don't want a 20 bag?" I was like, "Nah, not really." I was bearing in mind at this point I was doing an apprenticeship. I was getting like 600 a month, so I was on fuck all.
Them days, bro.
Peak. It was peak.
Character building.
Yeah. That was the payday.
That's
right?
another topic. That's another
was
topic.
the- yeah,
That's
yeah.
another topic, bro.
Yeah, bro. That was
Damn.
I was on £4.20 an hour.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, that's
£4.20
what apprenticeship, when
an hour.
apprenticeship
Yeah,
first kind
yeah.
of started.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Bro,
crazy.
man, yeah, shoot.
That was the payday loan era, innit? I was fucked. So
Payday loan.
Remember them days though.
Bro, I was getting
Yeah.
£8 a month once.
crazy,
And it was
bro.
in Plaster, so I was even travelling there.
it was peak. So I don't know if you man know Walthamstow, innit? So I've got I'm at the station and he's like, "Oh yeah, come." He's chatting to me, innit? We're just talking about life and just like everything, innit?
I
And,
made
like,
friends with Anita.
He made
yeah. No, but the thing is, this guy was
Man's
normal.
alive with a nitty, you know.
The guy,
He's saying, "What do you do?" You know?
yeah, the guy was talking about everything, innit? So we're just walking, yeah.
Somebody he's paying it that to a nitty, you know.
Then he's
So,
gonna
like-
chop to the knee.
Jack's holding his pocket. Jack's holding his pocket.
Jack's holding his pocket.
That's the only
teabag.
person I know that has a heart.
Man said teabag, you know, like teabag holding his pocket.
That's a story for another day. But like, yeah, every time me and my
No,
boy used to
no,
go
no,
in
no.
Chingford, all we do is link up with nitties, innit? I don't know why we didn't intend to, but like we just see nitties on the street.
That's the guy crazy.
Yeah.
You really didn't even hear what I said.
He heard nothing, you know. He said, "Yeah, he just wanted to move on."
I know this full story from start to finish. I couldn't even say it for you if you want.
But
Go
yeah,
on,
so
go on.
we've started walking, yeah. We're just chatting, innit? And then by the time I've realised this guy's a fucking crackhead, yeah, we're in like the middle of Walthamstow Market.
Sorry, Jack.
He's not being childish.
Easy. They're being childish, bro.
That's
They're
cool,
being
that's
childish.
cool.
Go.
So like by the time I've realised this guy's actually a fucking crackhead, yeah.
Yeah.
So you mean that's late, you know? You mean that's late, he's a crackhead.
No,
Go.
it's pitch black and we're in the middle of Walthamstow Market. Bearing in mind, at this point, so I was like,
See,
Wait,
what's
funny?
wait.
You know what? The corner of my eye. I see DB wiping. That's the first time I seen a man eat his
Eat sweat.
Definitely.
Hey.
Carry on.
Hey, he's lying. I didn't eat my sweat.
No, 'cause I saw it as well. I saw it as well.
Peckish.
Yeah.
Man said he's peckish. You know? Someone give him a packet of Christmas lights. Like,
It was not feeling parched.
Hey, we'll get started after.
Oh my
Yeah, no, there's a McDonald's in Chinkford on the way back.
Go. I got a chance, but yeah, go.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
sorry,
You can
sorry,
use
sorry.
your black cup.
Go ahead,
Yeah, okay. So by the time I've realised this guy's a fucking crackhead, we're like, it's the middle of Walthamstow, like market, yeah. I don't know if you man know Waltham. Are you man been down Walthamstow
Yes,
market?
yeah.
We've been there when it's
Bare
dark.
crackheads.
That place is
Everywhere.
not normal, you know.
I've only gone during the day, and the day's
Yeah,
bad.
fucked, it's
When you
fucked.
go at night, bro, I'm telling you, different. And like, I was just looking around, and you know when you get that feeling in your gut, and it's just like, something's gonna go wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, I'm just like, fuck, man. I was like, I'm actually fucked, you know. Like, and then I was thinking, I could just turn around and start sprinting, innit? But then I was like, let me give him the benefit of the doubt. He might not be a crackhead, innit? I might just be like being biased, innit? So we're walking, and then this guy starts like, I swear to God, I see little bits of foam coming outside of his mouth.
Yeah, that's.
I'm like, yeah, nah, something's gonna go wrong
He
tonight.
said what?
innit?
He set to default. He set to default mode. He became a crackhead again.
He's looked at me and said, "Oh yeah, give me the money. My boy is there." And I was like, "Nah, fuck that." I was like, let me go chat to him." He's like, "No, he won't chat to you. He won't chat to you. He only chats to me." And then
How can a shot not chat?
That's how I gatekeep, you know.
Man said the shot don't chat to new
how you
people. You know?
keeping a shot?
That's the only chance to me.
I've looked at the guy, yeah, and then I see him go like that. So I was like, all right, cool. And then he's gone, yeah, you give me the money. And then I've started walking over a little bit closer. So he's like from here to like a little bit further away from them than you are, innit?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I've given the guy the money. He's walked over. I've seen him get the shit, like, and then he's given him the money. He's walked back to me. He's like, oh yeah, go grab. He said, go grab it. So I've walked up to the guy. He said, yeah, we saying, bro. I was like, yeah, just a 10 bag, yeah. He's giving it to me, and he's like, all right, cool. I've walked off, and then I was, yo. I was like, what? He's like, where's the money? And I was like, I just gave it to that guy. He's like, I just sold that guy crack. I was like, what?
Yo, he made his money back quick.
I've looked around the
he made his
corner
money
here. This
back.
guy's looked at me like, sort of like eyes open, and I just see him run, and I was like, fuck. So I've quickly chucked the guy back his like the Benz here, and then I started running after this guy, and we're both sprinting
chasing
down.
after him,
fucking-
you know, that's crazy.
We're sprinting down Walthamstow Market, innit? But I'm fast as fuck. So I've caught up with him.
Jeez,
Yeah.
you say
I've
no.
grabbed his coat, yeah.
DB
And then
makes
like,
the difference, you know.
and he's like, yeah. I was like, where's my money? You just like,
Let me not interrupt him.
I was like, where's my money? The guy's gone like, oh, like, he's great. I was like, no, you just told me you just bought crack, innit? The guy's pulled out a crack pipe. He's like, boss, just smoke this. So I've slapped it out of his hand. And like, I know this sound,
He tried to offer you like
He
an
tried to offer
alternative,
you-
you know.
yeah, I know, he tried.
to offer
No,
an
like,
Beat
alternative.
him, join him, innit?
Yeah. The whole story sounds like cut.
He said it was Jackson.
I hear you.
Like, it's true. So I've
He said
slapped,
it's true. Alright, cool. That's what's from you. Go.
I've slapped it out of his hand.
Hey, clip that.
Clip that. I'll say the jacket. Clip that too. Go.
No, because even when I tell it now, I'm like, this don't sound real, innit? Like, so I've slapped it out of his hand. And then
It's true.
I've said like, I said to him, hold your arms out.
stupid.
So I've started patting him down, innit?
What? I'm hearing.
Cause yeah. Go.
Wait, where do you remember up to?
Up to the. You're patting him down. I'm listening. You ain't got no one. Let me tell you what happened.
That's what part you remember.
He's chasing him down the market.
Yeah.
You're fast enough to catch him.
Yeah.
You dropped him.
Yeah.
And now he's pulled out a crack pipe. He said,
No.
Jack, you can smoke this.
Do you know what? I can't say that
Slapped
proper. We realise it's not just you.
So he
innit?
beats.
Yeah, see,
He
bro,
smokes a
the
crack
real
pipe.
crooks, the
He
real
thought-
crooks are here.
There's someone
He
at
can't
work who's
beat.
just
He
like,
can join
See,
him.
look, he said
And then he said it's
he
true.
actually took the
alright,
crack.
cool. So
Yeah.
I've started searching his pockets. Yeah, I've gone through like his
Oh, you
jeans,
searched his pockets.
jeans pockets, everything.
He pocket is
Bro, I
crack.
told
Put your hands in the crackhead pocket. It's scary.
You might
might not come-
syringe blood.
Yeah, just what I'm saying.
Wait, are you both
Use
like?
your whole hand.
We're standing in the middle of the road, yeah, but like where we got to, it was like past the
Fuck
market
it
now. It
is-
was just like one of them like
Back
roads, innit? Yeah,
Yeah,
back
yeah.
roads, innit? So like there was no one really there. So I've searched his pockets, yeah. I've
Just the one I love, you know.
He's taken off his shoes and everything. So like I've looked through his shoes, I've looked through his pockets. The only thing this guy had in his pockets, yeah, was scrumpled up bits of paper, and I
you only
swear
got
to
one
God,
knife,
about
you know.
100 guitar
He's got that.
guitar picks.
He's got that.
Yeah. I'm not lying.
No. I'm saying no. As in, like, you got 9 lives. The thing that you've
The
been
fact you
through,
could be hands in crackheads.
like, you survived a lot of
You've
shit.
lost 3
bro.
lives.
Yeah. Searching the crackhead.
Bait road.
Bait road.
Bait road on the main.
Like your health bar went down.
Yeah. He's over.
Bear in mind, this was all before a date.
I know.
Yeah,
This
this
was
is
all
before a date.
Yeah, I know, but this ain't my first rodeo of crackheads. I live in Kingston, innit? Like, I've got experience with crackheads. Like, but so I've started searching his pockets. Yeah, all there was bare paper and about 100 guitar picks. So I've started I've dashed it on the floor. I was like, the fuck? Like, I looked at him like,
Where's
what the
my-
fuck?
yeah.
Like, I was confused at this point. Like, why?
Yeah.
Why? Like,
Yeah.
and then I was like, where's my money? Where's my money? And bear in mind, all this is over a tenner, innit? So
Yeah.
I should have just left.
It's the
it, innit?
principle. I hear it.
Yeah, it was the
In
principle.
In your
yeah.
defense, it's the principle. I hear
Bro,
it.
you try and run.
Yeah.
Try and run away.
Yeah, like search his pockets.
No, he did what he did.
Yeah,
He's done
In
it.
my head, I was like, I can't let this slide, innit?
Yeah.
Like, so I was like, I said to him, like, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. I'm gonna bang you in your face, innit? And then he's just like, oh, like he's just trying to talk me into smoking crack with him, innit? So I've counted down
He
from
thinks
10
he's
at this
got
point.
you.
Yeah.
But that was his peace offering, you know.
Do you know what I mean?
Listen, I got into a band.
So I'll give you 5 seconds. I'll give
He smoked crack with me.
Bruv, he's a
Go
prick.
on.
Fuck it. But so I was giving him the 5 seconds, and then I was like, you know when he's just like, I don't know, like, and then I've given him another 5 seconds, and then I was like, nah, fuck that. So I banged this crackhead in his head,
Yeah.
and he was wearing sunglasses, and it just went bing, like, and just
It just popped.
Oh, it popped.
Yeah.
Damn.
This guy switched because it was his sunglasses. You know, crackers in their sunglasses.
Yeah.
Bruv, this guy got mad.
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
can imagine.
you fucking broke my sunglasses. You broke my sunglasses. I see this guy scrunch up both his knuckles in it, and I was like, oh shit.
He's looking to fight.
Bruv, I've looked on the floor. By the grace of God, there was a bottle on the floor right next to my foot.
Oh, don't
I
tell
picked it up. I was like, bro, I'm gonna smack you in your fucking head. Like, and then he's like, not a bottle, boss, not a bottle. And then I looked at him. I just held it up. I was like, you better fucking run. So he started running down the road. Yeah, I've turned around. This guy, another guy in sunglasses, puffer coat, everything. He's looking and he's filming the whole thing. I was like, shit. You know what he said? World star.
So the video somewhere. Someone's got a video. I'm dying to see the video. Whoever's got it, I'm dying to
I didn't even see that.
But this guy was like my guardian angel because he's like, I'll walk you back to the station, innit? So he's walking back and he's like, bro, I see this guy all the time. He's like, he's a nitty, innit? Like, he's like, why are you chatting to him? I was like, he said he was going to get me weed. He's like, crease. He's like, yeah, no, he ain't going to get you weed. Yeah.
So all now he walked away with the £10.
Yeah. But look,
And he had the crack still.
now that I've said that,
And he had a
now
crack.
that we're getting to the date part, so I've got on the train, got to Tottenham, met the girl, and then I told her the story. She's like, it's calm. I managed to pick up. So I was like, all right, cool. So we've smoked.
So after all the madness,
After all that,
I got
she didn't
that.
text me nothing about this point, by the way. So like, I've got there, we smoked, and then like, so this is the first time I've met her, but like, at this point, my kind of like, let's just say Tinder experiences was quite vanilla, innit? And she was like freaky. She said like, so like we're doing whatever. She said, spit in my mouth. I'm like, I got dry mouth. I ain't even had a drink. So I've tried to like, she's spit in my mouth. And I was thinking, the fuck? So I've tried to, but obviously I had dry mouth. So I've dribbled down my chin.
Damn.
Yeah. And she's looked at me like, the fuck?
Yeah.
yeah.
You never saw her again, did you?
No, like three times after.
Bro, fair play.
Bro, she must have liked that. She must have liked that.
Why you about to surprised? Why are you still surprised though that you saw her again?
Bro, because he's dripping down his chin,
That's
bro,
a
when she
big
said
mistake,
spit in
bro.
my mouth.
Yeah, but don't you believe it? Alright, go on.
No. What were you trying to say?
Yeah, where you go? Go on.
What were you trying to say?
I agree with you, man.
No. You don't.
I agree with you,
Come on,
man.
man. I'm Jay-Z, man.
Come on, Jay-Z, man. Don't
Jay-Z.
play it back. Like
Come on,
it's
come on.
Let's do his
Jay-Z.
name.
Don't play it back, man.
Come on,
Don't play it back. Don't
BWC.
play it back. Come on. Go on.
Yeah, nah, it was crazy. I can't lie. Yeah, she was dead, but it was just
Oh, Jack.
yeah. No, but
Jackson.
you know when you're like 22, 23 and
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
like
cool.
whatever.
Because
man,
oh, Jack.
yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah, but no, like
Now that's a crazy story to come across before you before you enter your first date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. So
Yeah.
that you had
That's
a fight
that's a movie,
with
bro.
a crackhead
Yeah.
before you went on your first date with a girl.
yeah,
that you was linking.
yeah, that was the first crackhead fight I've had as well.
That's
Like,
crazy.
Just before a date as well.
And you won,
That's
man. I'm
crazy.
proud of you, bro.
And
You won.
He won.
Yeah.
But I mean, he
Yeah.
won though, because he still got the crack.
That's true. It might have been a draw in it.
Yeah,
but
it's a
like,
draw. You drew
So
it.
leave comments. Leave the comments below. Who won, the crackhead
Crackhead
or Jack?
Yeah,
He drew the
Like
crackhead,
who
you
walked
know.
off with the longest
Yeah,
straw?
who was the winner? Who was the winner of the
Yeah.
fight?
He's
Nah,
the
but,
winner.
no, I broke his sunglasses.
Do you
It's
remember
even-
The crackhead has his own
Do you
podcast
remember
telling
his
the
face?
story, you know.
It's right now. In 20K subscribers.
Because the thing is, I went down Walthamstow a few days later. I didn't see him in it.
Well, you're looking for it.
Yeah. Just
Shout out my sponsors. He got a sponsor as well.
He went back to look for
You went back to look for him.
Because the Crackhead's got a sponsor on his podcast.
The Crackhead's got a podcast, you know, talking about how finesse people.
Talking about
Like one of my boys lives down Wood Street, innit? So he's come down and he's like, oh, come, like, let's see if we can find him, innit? I want to see what he looks like. 'Cause he's like, my boy knows all the crackheads in the area, innit?
Isn't that a concern?
Listen, I'm white. Yeah. No, but like what I was saying before, when we was going out in Chingford, me and my boy used to do was just walk. From 6 o'clock in the evening to about 2-3 in the morning. We just walk around like Walthamstow, Chingford, like just the whole area, innit? But like every night we bump into a crackhead.
Wait, you just used to just walk?
Just walk.
Oh, smoking.
Oh
yeah. Fair.
But like we do it for hours, innit? If I had to step out back then, like crazy. Yeah, like 30k a night at least, innit?
Yeah.
But,
Is it?
Yeah, I was.
What steps?
Yeah, I was walking bare.
So
Like,
that's
I'm so lean,
major
bro.
steps in there, yeah.
So I'm
I'm
so lean.
trying to be like you, bro. I'm trying to be like you, man.
Come on, man.
This guy
I'm
was
trying to be like you.
outside.
30k steps in. I'm trying to be like you, bro.
Outside.
Yeah, I'm trying to be like you, though. I can't lie.
What do you mean?
Just in general in life, innit?
What do you mean, though? What do you mean?
Like job starts.
Just
like gal them. Like
I'm trying to be like you, bro.
Like, what you told me?
You're the man now.
What you told me the other day? You're the man. You're the man.
Let's clip this.
Yeah, you're the man.
This guy's we got to believe that. We got to believe that.
I know.
No. But yeah, so
Go on.
how long was it left?
Well,
Got 10, 12 minutes.
All right, listen. Leave it to last. I would say JC conspiracy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been
We need a conspiracy
Yeah,
segment. I think
we
we're gonna start doing that now. I think JC's
Yeah, I
got
think it's
so
gonna be a
much
regular thing, you know.
conspiracies
Yeah.
for the audience to know Jack even more. This is the aspect that I
Do you know
think
what's
we
mad?
should
We
know
ain't done
about.
one since November.
Yeah,
I was
it's been a
wearing
long time.
I was wearing the same outfit.
It's been a long time.
Jeez. That's a conspiracy in
That's
itself.
a conspiracy. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a conspiracy in itself. You know?
So,
Yeah.
JC only wears the same outfits to tell conspiracy.
Yeah.
listen, facts. So,
Yeah.
what conspiracy have you got today for us, bro?
I've got every conspiracy, but
Yes.
obviously I'm trying to think of something more relevant at the moment, innit? So, I mean, I know a couple you mentioned like the Trump Musk thing earlier, innit?
Okay. Yep.
So like obviously
Yep.
what Musk and Trump were tweeting at each other.
Okay. Going back and forth.
Yeah. So like obviously Musk has tweeted to Trump. The only reason why he hasn't released Epstein files is because Trump was one of the most like frequent flyers on the Epstein list, which is true. Like when the Epstein list come out, he was up there.
Yeah.
I think the most frequent one was Bill Clinton, but we know what Bill Clinton's
Yeah,
like.
he's outside.
Yeah,
He's outside. That man
Bro,
was cheating on his wife because
He was getting head in the White House.
Yeah.
By
Yeah,
by
man.
like a 21-year-old girl.
Yeah, that's
why-
Monica Lewinsky, innit?
Monica,
That's why he's always tripping over, bro.
Yeah.
You know that's a mad move,
Yeah,
innit?
Yeah, that guy's.
But I'm telling you, every president's fucked.
I swear he used to loud it as well.
Yeah.
He used to loud it proper. Yeah. No,
Why
apparently,
he's always forgetting the shit?
bro, his eyes are, I remember one time his eyes were bloodshot red, you know, doing their thing, speaking to the nation, you know.
Oh, so-
Yeah, he used to loud it, blood.
Yeah, he's
And
outside.
this is what pisses me off
outside.
about Americans. Yeah, they're so quick to forget. You know what? I'm saying that in the past 20 years. You know the most racist president was
Who?
Joe Biden. If you look at
Is it?
I'm
clips
not
of him in the
surprised. I'm not
70s and
surprised,
80s,
yeah.
yeah,
George Bush,
this
blood.
guy would no.
Biden's fucked.
Probably, but he kept it
George
quiet.
Bush was
Joe
a-
Biden, the
he's a
shit he
terrorist
was
in himself.
because he was a senator. The shit he was saying in the 70s and 80s was crazy.
What was he saying?
Crazy.
What was he saying?
People are quick to forget. I can't say it on the pod.
Like, say it. We'll bleep it.
It's just like basically calling black people animals and shit like that.
Oh, so
yeah, like saying, like,
same guy that's trying to advocate for black people too, you know.
he was an advocate.
That's because he's got dementia now. He's got dementia now. You don't remember what he said. You don't remember some of the stuff he said.
He was an advocate for segregation. He basically wanted like separate water fountains and shit like that. He was an advocate for it back in the day. Yeah, bro.
You
gotta
You got to send me them clips, bro. I didn't see that shit.
Yeah. But this is the thing: is like
America's stupid.
America's fucked.
That whole
So,
place is
sorry to
fake.
stop you, though. Sorry to stop you.
It's
bro.
not real, innit?
Any
Nah,
like
man.
politician that's in those positions that like caters to the black audience, like they're pushing that culture, blood, it's not genuine.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
It's not
Bro,
genuine.
there's
They
an
just know
old
that.
video
Yeah.
of Trump before, like when he was young, whatever, and he was saying if he was to run for president,
Yeah.
he would pick to be with the Republicans because they're so stupid
Yeah.
enough
Yeah.
that he could
To
fool
believe what
everyone
he says,
and then
yeah.
become president. There's a video of him actually
Yeah.
saying
Yeah, it's
this
facts.
when he was young, and look
Yeah.
what happened. He
Yeah.
joined the
Yeah.
Republicans
Yeah.
and became
Yeah.
president. It's
And
his
that's what they
second
do.
term.
Yeah.
Because as soon as they get the votes and they get into office, whatever, they change up their whole
Yeah,
plan.
of course.
bro.
All the time.
It doesn't mean
All
Democrats
the
ain't
time.
dumb as well though, because
Yeah,
the
no,
thing
Democrats
is,
are dumb
all
as
you
well.
gotta do is just go and like do a few little like like Google searches, do a bit of research on the Democrats. The Democrats were the ones who were for slavery. Republicans were the ones against it. And the ones, and I think they said 85% of slave owners back in the day in America,
Democrats,
Jewish. 85%.
Wow.
85%. Yeah.
Crazy.
So obviously we still had the 15% of the rich white guys, but they were like Kennedys, the Bushes, like you know, like these guys who come from old money.
Yeah.
Everyone who's got old money in America, it's always slavery. It's nothing else. It's nothing else. Yeah, but they're all Jewish, and you got to look at. Like, we'll bleep this out. Don't like. I can't say this in it on the pod.
Remember to bleep this out.
Yeah, no.
Don't just put it on you.
No, this will get beat out. This will get beat out.
So be careful with this one.
When you coming for them, man.
Should I tell you why? Because there was a lot on the last one that we didn't edit out. So this one, please.
No.
We have to.
Let me leave it.
I'm too young.
Because then you check your account, you're in the box all of a sudden.
No.
You owe them money. They're taking money out every month. Every pay.
I'm not risking.
They're docking your pay.
I don't want to owe them money.
Yeah. No, going back to the.
They got old money.
But yeah.
Centrifugal banks which I don't apply for.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Yeah, it's not worth it.
You got to edit it. You got to edit it, bro.
No, fuck
Go.
We'll bleep all that shit out. Yeah. So going back to the conspiracy, obviously, so like Musk has accused Trump of like he was on Epstein Island and all of that. Yeah. So yeah, like the thing is with Musk, you got to think he's donated 250 million to Trump. You're telling me he didn't know that he was a nonce? This whole time, like you donated 250 million to this guy and his party. You've become like, what was it, the head of the Department of Government's whatever, innit?
Yeah.
And you didn't know he was a nonce.
Nah, he knew.
Like, why are you coming out now and saying that? And why are you having this beef on Twitter?
They're all guilty.
Like, they've obviously had this conversation in private. Yeah.
Yeah,
The thing is Trump come out and said the reason why he got rid of Musk is because Musk put this bill, which is basically like every car in America has to be Tesla, electric vehicle. And Trump's like, nah, like, yeah.
Right, he tried to do that.
Yeah.
The thing
That's
is,
why he chucked him out. So
so
Trump's not a part of. No, so Musk isn't a part of Trump's.
He got someone else to replace him. I can't remember.
You see, with Musk though, okay, cool. He baited at Trump here. Are we gonna forget the thing that he done?
Yeah.
The other day.
Oh yeah, when he did the Nazi.
No, but you know what's
salute.
crazy?
See what I'm trying to say? So like,
Everyone's forgotten already.
Yeah, everyone's forgotten about that. Everyone's more like, oh, Musk baited at Trump.
But this is the
we're
thing.
forgetting that my man done the whole.
Especially
Nazi thing.
America, if you've got money and this guy has serious
They're
money,
all sickos, bro.
He's like got
All of
half a
them.
trillion. Like, which is no one on earth, apart from maybe like Musa Mensah, no one's had this sort of money before in his lifetime.
500 bills.
Like, bruv, that you got to think how much money that is. Like half a trillion. His great grandkids never have to work again.
Wait, is that how much he's got?
half a trillion?
That's how much he's got
500 billion
in the bank.
It's funny you say that, because
if he sold all of his companies,
you know that's
more.
fucked in.
They interviewed Will Smith in it, and they was they asked him, you know, when he's doing his UK run in it. They said, does money buy you happiness, whatever? Yeah. And he said no. He said actually.
He said that, Will Smith.
Yeah. He said actually, you get to a point with money where you reach the target, and then once you exceed more, it's actually bringing you more grief than anything.
I get that
because
that
it just feels like everything is now attacking you because you've got that money. And he said that includes family, that includes businesses, that includes banks. It's like once you reach a certain thing, and if you've reached your goal and you're still making more, you actually just find that you're never actually at peace. Even everything is kind of chasing you up in terms of trying to get your money back.
You know, like that video of him when he was doing with DJ AG. He looked defeated. Like his eyes were just.
You know, I was thinking that.
He looked fucked.
I was thinking that still. He didn't look right.
He didn't look right. But I feel like that's a lot of Hollywood celebrities. When you take them out of America, because with America, it's all AI. The cameras are different.
They make
you bring to the UK cameras, they look like
normal.
You look normal.
They are jet lagged
because he lands.
Don't say jet lagged, but this guy's been free. His wife's been fucking some guy half his age.
But you land. The time zone's different. As soon as you land, you got to fly out somewhere to do an interview.
And
you got to go here.
Yeah, but like, you don't think he rested before he done that whole thing?
You'd be surprised,
to get your jet lag, like to overcome.
I get that, but it wasn't that. He just looked sad.
I hear what Jack's saying.
I think you know.
He looked defeated.
He's been through a mazza.
You know Will Smith. I'm not like. I hear what you're saying.
Even if he did that whole thing where they were saying about he was gay on set and shit like that on Fresh Prince. Like a couple people, so his bodyguard come out and said like I caught him, whatever in it.
I remember that.
That's him in it.
What did his bodyguard say?
He said him doing some gay
with some other male
gay shit.
That's
him in it, but like it's like you see like with the whole like Chris Rock thing. I actually feel a bit bad for him in it because he wouldn't have done that. I feel like I feel like he respects Chris Rock to a certain extent. He laughed at the joke, but when he got up on stage, it was because his wife looked at him like in a way like, "Are you gonna let this slide?" And like, I feel like he's under a sort of, not, I don't want to say spell, but like,
are they still together?
They're still together.
I don't know with Will Smith and Jay.
But you got to think that the
mansion
they live in.
You said that because I've been thinking that lately. You know,
What are
them lot ain't together. I don't see no. I'm not like trying to be the guy that's
They're
like
probably
entitled
separate, but
to
they live in
know.
the same
Probably,
yard.
yeah.
But they seem like they're doing their separate things because remember with the whole August Alsina thing, remember that Ange come out and all of that, they didn't say nothing about that.
Because it was true.
No, but as in like
it was
it
true.
was
It was
happening for a
confirmed,
while.
yeah.
No, it's true. But I'm saying as it was happening for a while. We didn't know. We didn't know.
No, but he was fucking.
So we
other
don't know if
girls
they're
as
together or
well. 'Cause I
not.
remember-
He was chopping
do you remember
other
that-
girls.
He was chopping other girls. Yeah,
You heard that rumor
Facts.
about Margot Robbie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon
That was on
definitely chopping that.
what was it Suicide Squad?
He was
Yeah,
in
Suicide
multiple
Squad,
movies of her, man. He was in that movie where they're stealing things, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I
You
know.
know what I'm talking about, innit?
Yeah. I
Oh,
forgot
the
name.
one where they're doing bets and shit
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Like, they're
ah,
technically like pickpocketing
shit,
people and all
yeah.
of that. They were fucking, man. From the time you're doing multiple movies together, you're
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah.
So what? So you think every actor that has multiple movies of an actress is chopping?
That's a good question.
Will Smith, but no, in Will Smith's situation with the August Alsina thing, he was definitely
That is a good segue though, because you got a
very good segue.
You see, like when you're doing scenes with girls, like you've done acting before, innit?
Yeah.
You know, like when you do those intense scenes, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
like sex scenes.
Yeah.
Like maybe not that, but like you know, like when you just like staring into each other's eyes,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
it, you're
Yeah.
feeling something, and
Yeah.
she's feeling something
Yeah,
as
it
well.
should.
Innit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
if you're in character
It
as well.
doesn't matter if you're married, innit? Like
Yeah.
it's just.
I can't lie.
Yeah, you know it's just
Man said I can't lie. He's already chopped it. And he's looking at him.
Get him back to role.
Well, Will Smith
Hey, someone
Margot
put him- Hey, Margaret Robbie, I beg you call DB to be in an acting role. Cause
Listen, yeah, I don't care anyone says, even if you're in a relationship,
God,
you're always gonna find women attractive outside.
Oh,
of your
yeah.
That's
relationship.
true.
of
That's
course,
true.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you're doing a movie scene where you're looking into a gal's eyes for 20 seconds
Yeah.
and you're doing all these sex scenes, brother, you're telling me that
Yeah.
it's not, at least I'm not saying
He's cancelling.
But that's the
Wait,
element.
wait, I'm not saying that you're
element
full-
of being professional though.
no wait.
But you have to
See,
understand-
no. If you're not
Yeah.
professional, then
You're trying to
That's
be
true,
true.
that's true.
that's high vibration. guys.
No, what I'm saying.
The guy with high vibration.
Listen.
Oh yeah, I was to tell
Fuck
you.
it.
That's
What
how-
if I-
that I'm missing?
I got so much shit to say.
oh,
Yeah.
Listen, if
Hey,
I'm
was
gonna
you
be
there for that conversation?
no, we're gonna have it. I know exactly what you're talking
so.
about.
Alright, cool.
If I'm gonna be the sacrificial lamb, fuck it.
Yeah, God.
But I'm
Perfect.
speaking of all men that think the same thing as me, but they won't say nothing.
Go on,
yeah?
tell him.
I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, go on.
If you're in a relationship,
Yeah.
I know. Wait.
You don't care. Sorry, let me.
say it,
You
say
don't
it,
care
say
what
it,
anyone
say
says.
it.
If you're in a relationship, then you please finish the sentence.
No, but
If you're having a scene with like Megan Good,
All right.
beautiful woman,
Yeah. Sex.
and you're having a scene where you're looking her in her eyes for 20 seconds,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna have a wait, hold up moment. You're gonna have a wait, hold up.
Yeah.
like,
But then you got
at the
Jennifer
same time,
Majors
you
knocking
know,
on your
no,
door.
I'm not saying catching feelings, but just like raw, man, enjoyed that, you know.
Yeah.
Acting, innit? If you love your job,
Yeah.
The man never gonna go back. The man,
if you love your job, there's no issue with it. But as soon as they say and cut,
You're
Yeah.
smart. You're smart, yeah.
That's why they got to trailers.
you know, fuck it. I'll be the sacrificial love today. Since Sam's supposed to be mature today.
as soon as, for me personally, when they say and cut, I'm back
Cut.
to who I am. If I'm in a relationship,
Yeah.
yeah. But
No.
at the time when I'm
Yeah.
acting,
Yeah.
I'm playing a different
You're a guy.
same.
You definitely chopped on Grain Chill. You definitely chopped on Grain Chill.
great chill.
Listen, man. There's a reason why Will Smith done multiple movies with my girl, bro. I don't care what anyone says.
No, it's true. There's
I'm telling
been
you,
a few
man.
actors who have done the same like films, like similar films with the same girl, and I'm like, I know they chopped. 100%.
Will Smith
But you
definitely
gotta think, though,
from the time
if
she
a guy's
fucked
thinking
up,
that,
he
the
said,
girl's
I'm doing
thinking
my
that
thing.
as well.
I'm doing my thing, bro.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I believe Will Smith was doing his thing.
The
as well.
Philly came
Yeah.
out of him, bro. He said, I'm doing my thing then.
Yeah.
But you know what I thought was
They
cheeky?
probably had an
What?
E&M relationship.
When she called him onto that table talk.
Oh,
the
that
table
was
thing.
fucked. Yeah.
That was just not neat. Like, you see that convo there?
Disgusting.
That's a convo you have at yard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
Without the cameras.
100%.
Why'd you-
That's
why'd
why he
you
was
pissing
shocked
off
as
about
well, you know.
celebrities?
Huh?
When she said that, the
Yeah, there was some
entanglement
things
thing,
you could tell that
Will Smith was like, wait,
wait,
hold up. Like,
Yeah.
you could tell that was a conversation that he had behind the scenes.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, it's a convo
He had that
for home.
conversation behind
I
the
think
scenes.
that convo messed him up. Bears,
Yeah.
you know.
Bro,
That's what I hate about
yeah.
celebrities. They feel like they have to put everything
In
out
the
so we
public
all
eye.
can hear it, and it's just
Yeah.
like you don't need to do that, innit?
She
Like,
didn't need to do that.
There's bare celebrities that don't talk about their shit. Like you got to think there's what 90% of celebrities. Yeah, we don't know what happens in a person's
Yeah.
life. Why should we?
You don't.
Why should we? Like they're people as well.
Exactly. That's
But
That's
like,
facts,
yeah.
facts.
But like when you get to like that sort of super A-list status. It's just like everything that you do has to be put out.
I remember when
that's why I can't
Stormzy
stand
and
that
Maya
bitch
broke
money,
up and
mate.
they had to put a story up, bro.
Yeah.
I would hate to be at that stage.
Oh,
like,
like the McDonald's
Bruv,
thing.
all the black
no,
background.
not even
But-
that. That's another thing, but even relationship wise, when they broke up
with
and made
my-
it official.
Yeah, but it's just like
They had
okay,
to
like
put-
you
That's
broke
so
up.
Yeah, no,
forced
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
It's so forced.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you doing that?
Like, yeah.
Why? No, but
Yeah.
seriously, why do they do that though? With the black background,
Yeah.
with the white writing.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
do you do that?
Like, what would you lot have done if when me and my ex broke up, I put up a story and I've come into work the next
moist.
day? Yeah, I know you lot would have been.
Oh, the
You know-
delete-
you know
oh,
if
the
I broke-
deleted
Do
you.
you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah.
If I broke up, say if I was like a high profile
Mate,
celebrity,
You would have
yeah.
shouted at me for lunch next day.
Honestly, if I was a high profile celebrity, yeah, I'm not
You are,
putting
you
no.
are.
No, I'm not. I'm
You're
not,
alright,
I'm not.
zealot.
No.
You'll be there. You'll be there.
You'll be there, though.
You'll be
Yeah.
there. Let's
Whatever
go.
happens,
Let's
but
go.
I'm just saying, if
X
I
on the
was,
beach
if I was
26.
now, say if I was now,
You
like
are.
I was a Stormzy, I'm not a Stormzy. Like, say if I was a Stormzy
You're
in
quite-
his position, like an A-list.
Yeah.
Would you say he's A-list in the UK?
Yeah.
In the UK, yeah.
In the UK,
Yeah, everyone knows him in the UK.
I wouldn't, as a man or a woman, yeah, because I know women do it too, men do it too. I would never put a black background declaring that I'm single, bro. I just think it's so corny as hell,
No,
bro.
it is.
It's corny as fuck. Because what's the purpose of you doing that? What is that for?
I think
What is
from,
that for?
from their side, it was a thing where everyone's
We
keeps
gotta let the
talking
fans
about
know,
us.
innit?
Everyone's all these blog pages are talking about us, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
They're still questioning if we're together. Let's just put a stop to it. Because I think
Okay.
in that message she did say, can people?
You know,
just
that's a good
let
point.
us
That's a good
be?
point.
But-
That's a good point.
Leave us.
So then that brings a question.
I feel bad for him, though.
That's a good point still.
Should you
Knowing
really
that
be
fucking my man from
airing
Man
out
City's
your
fucking a girl.
relationship on social media then?
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like, but I think Chris said a good point because I think with fans, like fans that the DM
Super
people
fans.
and all of that,
Yeah,
yeah, super
bro.
fans,
Super
they be
fans.
DMing shit, bro.
Yeah,
like yo,
yeah.
are you with this one? Are you with so you're so I think just to keep the
noise.
the noise away from them. Let me just establish
Tell you a
it.
funny
But just
story.
from my perspective of
I'll
a
tell you a
fan that
funny
doesn't
story of
DM these
that.
people, it's weird, bro.
I
It's
actually,
weird. But I get it.
I actually got blocked
Is it?
by a celebrity.
Is
Nah.
it?
I'll tell you who it is off the camera. Yeah.
Go,
When I was about like, how old was I?
He sent them nudes, didn't he?
No, you know what it is.
Outside King's Cross.
I try to be cheeky. You know what it is.
He sent them nudes outside his
I try to be cheeky and I got blocked.
Only had his-
They arrested him
With his
as well.
Oyster card in his hand.
No. On seriousness though,
I thought that was amazing.
I try to be cheeky. And I must have messaged a certain celebrity saying, "Hey, are you still with my man?" And I think I put her like a wiki face. And she blocked, man.
She said, "Who the fuck is?"
Do you know what triggered her the most?
The wiki face. It was the wiki face.
It was them for the wiki.
Wait,
I
old was
don't know why I thought that.
Wait, you
was
got
it
to tell
young-
us something.
was it
You
young
got to tell us
boy?
something.
I was young.
No, but wait, what
It
picture
was
did
2
you
years
send?
ago, you know.
I didn't send no picture.
Why are you lying?
I didn't send no picture, man.
It was you with an oyster card.
It was when you were at Mexico.
You see, Mandem,
Oh,
this is why.
you gotta bleep
Mandem,
that, so fuck.
this is why you can't make a podcast with your friends because
You got a lot of-
your vulnerability becomes your
You got a lot of-
weakness.
I watched it in the picture, you know. I watched it in the picture.
What picture?
Sans with an oyster card.
What picture?
What picture?
What
The
picture?
one you sent to that girl.
Wait, what picture did I send to the girl?
Wait,
The one
what?
you took- Oh, don't worry.
No, wait. We need to talk about
Oh
it.
no,
Wait.
I get him.
Oh,
He was
we'll talk
talking
about the topic. We'll talk about the topic.
Yeah,
Wait, no,
I'm baffed. I'm seriously
okay.
baffed.
He was
We'll
talking
cut,
about.
we'll
You see how I said when you're talking about what I said, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, he was continuing on from the
He was
joke.
continuing.
Oh, I thought you was actually being serious. I was like,
I was confused for a second.
yeah, I was
You were in
confused.
every joke, you know.
Hang on, wait. I'm actually gonna try to see if I can
No, I
find.
didn't know what you're talking about, bro. I didn't know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
It's calm. I forgive you.
Hey, Sans, I'm never doing this Santi Cazorla mix ever again in my life.
Bro,
Yeah,
I
it's
swear,
got-
bro,
I'm sticking
you know
to
that's
what I
a
know.
full blown night out drink.
Yeah, bro. That's like you're done.
Wait, Sans, is that what you're sipping?
That's what Sans drinks, bro. It's the Santi, that's the
This
Cazorla
guy's
mix.
juicing it like it's water, bro.
Bro, I don't know how you're doing this, bro.
on,
I'm
man.
gone. I'm yet.
Nah, I told you, bro.
me see- let me check if I'm still blocked.
Said that. I said,
Professional alky.
I'm never doing this again. I'm never doing this
What's
again.
it?
User not found.
I still blocked.
To this day,
So she's
it's
never
been
figured-
easily,
you
You talk about your fake.
easily about 12 years, bro.
She don't. Yeah, you gotta say.
Easily about
Actually,
12
we
years
ended
ago.
Fuck.
Because it's like 5 past. isn't it?
No,
I sent a cheeky message. Basically, I said, "Are you still dating my man?" I knew the answer was no,
Yeah.
but I just thought, let me just send
No,
it to see
what
if they'll
what
reply.
if my man seen and blocked you?
My sister.
It wasn't my man who blocked me; it was the girl who blocked
Yeah,
me.
but that's what I'm saying. Why if my man seen and blocked you?
Was that family chat?
Yeah.
Alright, go.
and she's never clocked it.
That's why, guys, if I ever make it and I see this particular person, I'm sticking it on them.
Yeah.
Mark my words. And you know what? You stick it on them. I'm going to literally be like, what? Is that what you're on, yeah? I'm going to stick it on them. But yeah, that's just funny because it was going off what you were saying.
You know what I want to talk about, bruv? The Kaisenat thing, man. The AMP thing.
What is that? Quickly run a couple minutes.
AMP is basically like.
Yeah, but I've never watched.
So like AMP is a group of streamers, yeah.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
got like Duke, you got Kaisenat,
Yeah.
Kaisenat, sorry, and you got these other guys. I don't know other guys.
There's
But-
Phantom, Agent.
There's bears.
What do they do though?
I don't know the names. So they just stream.
That's all
So
they do.
They do like challenges, or they might
Yeah,
go
but
out,
they're
they
like
might record it.
top level,
It's just
aren't they?
content.
So it's
strictly
like
content.
Beta Squad, but 10 times.
10 times.
Because
Yeah.
it's
Technically 10
America,
times
yeah,
better,
they
yeah.
get more money, yeah.
But
Oh, did they get
they're
peas for
living
it?
Life,
Yeah.
man. They live a life.
Yeah.
Now that's
They-
like when you showed me that clip and you said that was their crib.
Bro,
That's their crib.
They didn't rent it out. That's their
That's
actual
their house.
crib, bro.
Even Kai Senat's crib, he's got like fucking arcade machines in his bedroom and
That's
shit
the
like
crib.
that.
That's the crib. That's the same
AMP
crib.
Oh, that's what he got?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought that was
Yeah.
his bedroom.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah, that's his room in the crib.
That's the
Oh, is it?
basement, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
the
but you know
basement,
one
yeah.
thing I realized, bro,
You know
the
arcade
amount
machines
of
like
peas that you can
2-3K
make in
as well.
America is
Like-
just completely different to here.
Oh yeah, the average salary there
It's
for
different.
the
It's like double
jobs,
us,
the
innit?
jobs, yeah, the jobs that like are done
Yeah,
here is
salary's
almost
more.
double.
It's
Yeah,
See
but
what
like
I
their
mean?
cost of living is a lot more.
Yeah,
than us,
exactly.
innit?
But there's
Oh.
no one in the UK that's doing content like Kaisenat. In a sense of like you know who's potentially could be that guy?
Who?
J Avalanche.
Who's that?
Nah, man.
You reckon?
No way.
Nah.
man.
No.
I'm telling you, because he's got the same energy as Kaisenat.
He's got the energy,
energy.
but he ain't got the pull to ooh.
You don't reckon?
groups. Nah.
Yeah.
He's funny though, man.
But
Yeah,
you see,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think
because Kaisenat can go anywhere,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everyone will be like, da, 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 da.
and J Avalanche, he's a street guy, isn't it?
Yeah,
You know why?
With
It's
that element of it.
Kaisenat, he's
Yeah.
more so just a guy that's from
Everyone.
the Bronx,
Everyone.
but he's a good kid.
Yeah.
I'm not saying J Avalanche ain't a good
You see,
person,
with J
but I'm just saying as a
Avalanche,
kid,
I can't
different
see
upbringings basically.
I can't see kids watching J Avalanches.
Yeah,
Whereas
that's
Kai
right.
Senat, he's
It's
got all
relatable.
these little kids as
Yeah,
well.
he's more relatable.
Yeah.
He's more relatable.
It's-
Yeah, man.
I
But
can't
listen,
lie,
man,
let's do it.
this is the second episode of the Fools Them podcast. Make sure you subscribe, follow us on Instagram as well.
yep.
The link will be below.
TikTok.
TikTok as well. All of that.
All of that.
Till next
We're
time.
out.
Till next time, man. Fools then. Let's go.